Hi and welcome to the Dragon's Table, and welcome to our
live scene. That's what I wanted. Hello and welcome back to the Dragon's Table. Live scene. That's what I wanted. Hello and welcome back. Oh wow, I can hear myself. Bear me 1 second. That's not helpful. That's what I wanted. Hello and welcome back. Oh wow, I can hear myself. Bear me 1 second. That's not helpful. That's what I wanted. Hello and welcome back. Oh wow, I can hear myself. Bear me 1 second. That's not helpful. That's what I wanted. Hello and welcome back. Oh wow, I've got a relay back really bad. I've got a relay back really bad.
Have you got more than one Twitch open?
That's what I'm fixing. Oh, there we go. Finally! As is always the way, starting with technical difficulties. Hi, welcome back to the Dragon's Table. I am your DM, the Trixie Goth. And starting off roll call straight away, we have Yasmita, played by her and the Bros. James White Dragon playing Winston. Moonlight Sarah doing Meliana. Pixie Pen as Keyleth, Twilight as Lilia, and last but not least, Channing Bomb as Jasmine.
Faceless character that has no
faceless
face.
Character. Quick kind of overall rules. This is an 18+ stream. No under 18s. We swear and all of that and make very serious references.
What do you want to do?
Age.
We definitely want the D.
As example, 2, raw lawyers. This is not the stream for you. If stupid brilliance or brilliant stupidity can take place, it will. I will bend the rules to make it happen. But lastly, on top of all that, we now have a community Discord that you can come and join and say hi and kind of keep up with stream info. As we are coming into the last of this arc, you get to share, talk with us, say hi. The community Discord is linked on our Twitch as well as our YouTube, so you'll find them both there. You'll also find very soon linked for the dice company Fabled Rolls, who recently started up their website. They do some amazing dice. I believe Moonlight Sarah has some dice still from them in a very nice little box with its own little bag. You can find them on their Instagram at Fabled Rolls. I believe they also have trade.fabledrolls at .com. So again, that will be linked to our Twitch and to our YouTube. So please go say hi to them, give them some love. We will obviously also be buying from them when we get the chance. Christmas is coming up. There you go. Great idea for your D&D friends.
Did anyone just notice that Steph's like really cool animation on her stream that I want to steal?
Yep.
So,
I thought it was rubbish.
no, it's great.
It's great.
All right. Anyway, with all that lovely jazz out the way, can everyone please roll me a d20? Let's see whose turn it is tonight.
It's not mine. I got an 18.
You don't
Same,
know.
18!
Oh no.
Oh, I got a 10. 3.
That's a really great indicator for how this night's going to go.
Oh, thank
Get
God
out
for.
early. Fine.
Get out, yeah, get out early. Get out
Yeah,
early.
get it early. Okay, Keyleth, what happened last session?
Right. So, last session we woke up in the big cave where we'd fought the Grim and the Abominations and stuff. After having a long rest, and we'd set up our tents. And as we're all getting to life, Yasmita's noticed that there's something wrong with her imp around its mouth, and she puts 2 and 2 together, and she thinks / knows that Jasmine's to blame, so she goes to try and attack her tent. That became a whole thing. Basically, we said, or Winston sort of said, right, let's leave, let's just put a pin in this for now, not try and kill each other, and we'll circle back to this once we're out of immediate danger of death. And we've sort of all decided to continue forward. We looked at the map, and Lilia had a look at it and realised that she thought it looked like a tree, but not her tree, but a different tree that she recognised, and she asked the map if there was a little secret route we could take, which we took, which we then ended up coming across a veil thing.
Yeah.
Door?
But
Void
Vale was
door?
Yeah.
Oh,
Vale's
no.
good.
Oh, yeah, before the door there was a...
Void door that we sort of ventured through and then ended up in this space with these huge big doors with infernal symbols on them. And we decided to go ahead and look inside, and we came across this big laboratory space with bodies, with runes and sort of test tubes and various different sort of pieces of paper about how this work is being done on behalf of the Lord Lady, and these experiments are growing and they're starting to have success and da 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 da. Whilst we're looking around this room, that's when Jasmine decides to send Azza out of the back door just to have a search in case there's imminent danger. And using Azza's dark vision spots that we've got some company about to arrive. So right at the end of the last session, we all hid in this room, and that is basically where we are. We are all hiding under tables and behind things, and we're waiting to see basically what's going to come through the door.
Yeah. That is essentially a pretty good explanation. That's a really good rundown. So, hello to everyone who has just joined us. Please say hi. We'd love to talk to you in the chat while we work. Right, so we are going to dive straight into combat, which was great.
Oh my god.
Great. Nicely set up from last session. Right, so at the top of the round was Yasmita. What are we doing?
Oh Lord. Okay.
So be aware, all of you. So essentially, this round, the combatants won't go because you essentially have the element of surprise on them. You've all hidden. You're all kind of out of view. They come in. They can't see you. So you will get a set a round first, and then obviously the next round they will have their turn. Just so you're aware.
Okay, so I'm thinking if I do if I do a spell, do they know where that's come from?
Depends. It depends on the spell. Also, be aware. Where's Yasmita?
In the bookshelf.
Okay. Be aware you're in a dome of silence. So if your spell has a vocabulary component to it, you won't be able to use it.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, I won't do that one then. Yeah, both of them do. Hold on.
If it was just hand movement, you could have got away with it. If it's spoken, you're in trouble.
Yeah. Plan ahead.
Oh, careful.
Well, I can't use any of my spells. They're all vocal.
Oh, no.
All right. So I will just have to. I'm gonna have to start. Oh, I know what I can do. I will use my crossbow of light, and I will fire, and then as my bonus action, I'll hide.
Okay. So just so you're aware, the bookshelves are about, for a human, about kind of lower chest height. So for you being a halfling, you're easily kind of ducked down behind them. But for a human, they've got 3/4 cover, essentially. But obviously, if you're aiming for the head, I will allow, as a surprise round, you to take a shot, okay? Straight roll.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So she's going to go for the mind flayer, I think. Okay.
The chat, please.
Well, if she jumps out and she comes out of cover, I could still do hide because I could do. I wouldn't be using up all my movement, would I? So then
No,
I
you
could
won't
get
be moving
surprise attack still.
Okay. What do you
Yeah.
mean? What do you mean you're coming out of hiding? Where are we going?
Well, I'm hiding in there. If I
Yeah.
moved out,
Yeah.
I could get one of them.
Yeah.
Like,
but it'll still
how
be
much is this? How far is this?
So there is a grid on it. So hold on, if you snap back to where you were, it will snap into place. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. If you're talking, I can't hear.
We get 30, or is it our walking speed that we get movement?
If you running down what you're doing, you're running out, taking a shot.
Yeah.
Then you can do as a bonus action. You got an cunning action, which means you can dash, disengage, or hide.
Yeah.
So you could
But
always.
I don't have to be next to anything. I could just hide.
You'd still get your stealth attack, sneak attack, because one, you have advantage because your element of surprise, and no, they're just out of range of Jasmine. So yeah, you'd still get your sneak attack.
Okay, yeah, so I'll do that then. So crossbow line. That was a.
Which one are we going for? The abomination closer to you or the mind flare?
Mind flare.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay, so oh my goodness, what have we got here? Right. You have a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this magic weapon. Well, it's a 19, which makes it a 29 to hit.
You hit.
And then we will get, this is 1d6 plus 7. Where's my good one? That was a terrible roll. 1. So plus 7, so that's 8 damage, but then it also has +2. And the bow is used without bolts. Roll a d4 to determine which additional damage is done. That's my d4. That's 3. And then, so +2 poison damage. Then my sneak attack is going to be...
So,
sorry.
Just slow down, just so... Because the way you're doing it, it's easier if I do it this way. So how much was that damage you've just done?
It was 8 damage plus the 2 poison damage.
Okay, that's fine. Just easier for me to kind of do it down with you.
Yeah.
Go on.
And then I'm just going to roll my sneak attack damage.
Cool.
Yes. 10, 13, 14 sneak attack damage.
14 sneak attack. Okay.
And then can my imp go? And then I hide. Wherever I need to go to hide. Oh, I don't think he's going to hit. No, he won't hit. He's a 3 plus something, so...
No. Okay, cool. I've just remembered what mind flare I used. Whoops.
Oh no. That's not good.
So you're done, yes? Are you going to use your dash to get back behind the...
Well, I'm using hide, so... Yeah?
Yeah, you want to hide. Yes, you can use hide. Just be aware, because your imp has attacked, they are now visible.
Yeah.
So, are you going to call your imp back too?
Yeah, if they're... No, because they would have had to go up to them to attack, and then I'm assuming they also get attack of opportunity on the imp, so...
Yes, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a little...
Oh, wasn't he invisible, though?
Yes, but the moment you attack...
Oh, yeah, until it attacks. Yeah, okay, that's fine.
So we're just going to, for brevity's sake, so we know where everyone is, we're going to just put our little imp on the map. Okay. So, there we go. He would have had to get quite close to do a swipe.
Don't forget his full name is Imp Otent, so if you wanted to write that in, you could.
I am a dyslexic. There is no way I'm going to attempt that.
I second not spelling that.
I am a dyslexic. I know what I can get away with. No.
I heard Winston knows exactly how to spell that. That he had
No,
to look it up
no.
once.
Okay, I am going to start a rule. Anyone who starts insulting Winston without proper premise gets a disadvantage on their next roll.
Yeah.
And it will stack.
Why? Why?
Because Winston has not deserved that much.
Yay,
Listen, I was saying it, not Yasmita.
It doesn't matter. I will.
I feel
will
this is
call-
favouritism.
So by that
Oh,
logic,
yes.
if I praise Winston, I get advantage?
Yes.
Not
Oh,
necessarily.
Winston's the best.
Not
That
necessarily.
that
I
doesn't seem
will
fair.
pull a George of the Jungle arguing with the narrator. I have no problems with doing that. Okay. So, Keyleth, you're next up on the board.
Okay. So the shelves that are in front of like the group of
Yeah.
stuff I'd be
Yeah.
able to like aim over that.
Yes. So normally what would happen was you get three-quarter cover, so that you'd get a disadvantage on trying to hit them. But because I'm doing it because it's a surprise attack, they're not going to be looking for you, and therefore not going to try and duck. So you get a full, just straight shot.
Okay.
Until
so
they move out from behind there, though, every shot after this will be disadvantage.
Okay,
Cool.
so Keyleth was crouched down. She just pops up and just goes to fire off 2 arrows using her Nefas bow. Just
Fantastic.
immediately. And then once she's done that, she's going to back down and try and move round further so she's more central.
Okay,
That
yeah,
makes sense.
that I can allow. Yeah.
So let's... Okay. That's a 30 and a 17 to hit.
13 and a 17 to hit?
30
30.
and a 17.
I forgot how powerful I made those bows. Okay.
I'm about to say, it's a powerful boy.
A 13 and a 17. Which one are we hitting on so I know where we're going?
So we're going to aim for the... Can I just go both for the Mind Flare in the middle? If I just see that it's a Mind Flare and I just want to do a double
Yep.
tap.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. So... Do they both... Is it just one or both?
Both hit. Both hit. for
Both?
Mind Flare.
Okay, cool. So that's gonna be then. Got to remember the details of what these do. Right. Okay. So the one arrow does an additional D4 damage.
Okay.
The other does an additional D4 necrotic damage.
Okay, so what you do with that is just roll the 2d4s with your main damage and then just give me the whole total.
Cool. So
Can I just remind you that you don't know that some of your arrows are lightning damage?
Yes, you've been given a couple of extra lightning damage arrows, by the
But
way.
you don't know which ones they are, so you might have to do some sort of weird rolling to work out.
So the thing is, you're not using lightning at the minute because you are pulling without arrows. So that's how the bow works. So if
if I go to pull from the quiver,
that's where we're gonna do the flip to find out which one
I
you
understand.
get. Okay.
Fabulous. That's fun. Okay, so that's a...
This is what happens when you get really awkward homemade
So
weapons.
it's a D8 plus 9 for damage. So do I roll
You roll a
D8s?
D8.
Yep.
Yeah, two D8s for each of them. And then 2 D4s.
Yep.
And then give me that whole
thing.
thing together.
Plus I get a +2 because I've got my special braces of archery on.
Yeah, +2. And then +9. So that's a +11 altogether. So do the 2 dice.
Bloody hell. Okay.
2 D8s,
So,
2 D4s, +11.
wait, is that D8? Yes. Okay, so that's 6.
I just realised how much damage that's going to be.
So So 2d8s. That's an 8. 2d4s. That's another 4 in total. I'm just sort of adding it all up as a total.
Yeah.
8 plus 4,
12.
12, plus another 2. The braces is a 14. Plus the 9 is 9 plus 14 is 25.
Yeah, okay.
No,
Ooh.
23.
sorry. Sorry.
Did you
I
say
can't-
9 plus 14?
Yeah.
Yeah. I meant
23?
Really appalling. I'm sorry.
23.
Yeah, it's fine. It's 23.
Thank you. Thank
Okay,
you.
so essentially, this mind flare has just stepped through the doors, got a arrow to the face,
Bam.
and then had this imp try to fly at it in crow form, and then proceeded to take 2 arrows to the chest. It is not looking great. However,
Someone kick his butt.
we do have a very slight problem. We have a very, very slight problem. Because it's connected to something. And it is going to siphon. As a response. From one of the... So, you stand and watch as the 2 arrows make contact, and he kind of jerks with each shot. And then, almost automatically, one of the abominations, slightly to the side of it, starts to deflate slightly and drain. It's weird. It's like you can watch it almost go pale.
So fun.
Not so far. Starts to go pale as the mind flash kind of rolls the attacks off him and stands up a little bit straighter.
Do I also notice that?
Oh,
from my
everyone in the
angle?
room notices it if they're paying
Oh,
attention.
okay.
I'm saying, given everyone's passive perception by this point, is perception. Yep. Yeah. The only one who may not is Jasmine, but she's close enough to see the abomination sag.
Lily is not looking. She's under a desk.
Lilia, okay, fair enough. Lilia doesn't notice, but Miliana does. And Loma is also... kind of... She's checking her daggers. She's not noticed this herself. So everyone but Lilia and Loma has noticed that you might just be a tiny bit screwed. As politely as possible. So... It's Loma next, actually, funny enough. So, hold on. Ooh. Okay. Okay. I'm just remembering who's who and where. Right, Loma, what are you doing, my lovely? You're going to actually just 5, 10, jump up on the table, and she's just going to dagger at both of them. One hits. I've got to check if the other one does. Because my math is atrocious also, as a general rule. Yeah, so both daggers hit, thankfully. That's not so bad. D4 and D4. And then she gets sneak damage as well. How much is your sneak? 46. Yeah, I'm just going to do that as a straight go. At the drinker. So that's 20 damage to him. Not bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad. There we go. Cool. And that is Loma's. She's gonna duck back down to get out of the way. So they miss their turns for this round. Meliana, you're up on the deck next.
Okay, so obviously we're in the bubble of silence,
Yes.
and some of the abominations aren't in the bubble of silence.
No, they are not.
Would thunderclap work on them? Or would it like silence it from the point it began?
Let me read your thunderclap spell first, because depending. Huh. Okay, so components. The only problem is I think it is a spoken. So it would be a case of you wouldn't be able to do it but if the bubble doesn't extend to the stairs behind you slightly, and there's 100 feet on this thing.
So I could sort of move back slightly.
You would be exactly 100 feet away.
Okay, then, yeah, I'm going to move back and use thunder.
Because although it's going to pass through it, it's still within the range, so it would still essentially it would travel. If you think about sound, it would still travel. So yeah. Yeah. So are you going for the drinker and the abomination C?
I think like it's just any creature, and from where I am, both Abomination D, B, C, and the Drinker are all in it.
Huh. I would say because you're cutting across here, I'd say just get the three. Sorry, get the 3 end here. Okay. Would that work for you?
Yeah, no, that's fine. So they
Cool.
just have to do the con saving throw.
Cool. That's those 3, and it's con 14. Ooh. So it's the top 3. So con. It's a +1. Okay, +3. +3 for those 2. That's fine. Alright. Oh no. Okay. So one of them got a nat 20. And the other 2 fail. So I'm going to say the drinker succeeds, the other 2 fail.
So they take 2 damage each.
2 damage each. That works. Oh, that's not. Right, there we go. Jasmine, you're up.
Okay. Um. mm, so there's 6, 5 in front of me. I will.
1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5. There is 5 in front of you.
Nah, I'm seeing 6. Jasmine sees 6 in front of her. And I can't see someone's face who might be giving me evil because I haven't got my camera on. I'm gonna drop my cone of silence.
That took me way too long. I'm sorry. I didn't mean-
I'm gonna drop concentration on my silence spell because we're now going loud. It just gave everyone enough time to be quiet as they move around and hide. I will. How do I make a circle and see the size of something? Or can I not do that here?
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to see if I can get fireball so I don't hit myself, but I can hit all them.
How big is Fireball?
Fireball is great question. That's a great question. 20 feet, but I can fight from up to 50. I fight up to 150 feet, so if I can just like get everyone in it.
Okay.
That's not me.
Okay, so you can get Abomination D, Imp, Mind Flare, C just about, and B, or you can go slightly further sideways. Get the Drinker, a Bomb C, B, and Mind Flare. Who are you willing to give up? That isn't going to cause a massive fight right in the middle of a massive fight.
I ain't worried. The abominations, do they look the similar ones we've been fighting so far?
No, so these ones look a little more put together.
Okay.
They are the Uncanny Valley. They
Oh, okay.
something about them looks wrong.
What is the Dunkard? What does it look like?
The Drinker. It looks like a normal Mind Flare. However, you know that normal Mind Flayers are kind of like greyish purple skinned and things like that. This looks off. It looks kind of discoloured in some way. You also note that the tips of its tentacles are blackened, very much similar to the infection in your arms and what was on Loma. And the way it moves reminds you of a snake about to strike.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll hit everything but the imp.
Hit everything. Okay, so it will skip one of the abominations.
Yeah.
But it'll get
so they all have to make.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll get everything that is not a pet of one of my quote unquote friends.
Cool.
Everyone has to make everything has to make a dex saving throw.
Dex save. Okay. The only one that won't is the abomination right next to the imp.
Yep.
Okay. So dex. Right, I'll do this one first. 16.
3,
How much is
4,
the
17.
Oh, that one saves. So Drinker saves a bomb.
8d6.
15. That one fails. 15, 16, 17. 17 saves, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that one saves. And the Mind Flare. So the Mind Flare and one of the abominations fail.
So 29 points of damage for everyone who fails, half as much for everyone who succeeds. So as I've seen everyone take cards, I was like, cool, we're going loud. I drop silence and I weigh up the options, like, fine, and I fire the fireball. It passes the imp and explodes kind of behind some of them, so they get hit by the impact.
Cool.
I will then run like here, get a bit further away from them.
Okay.
And then I will fire 2 Eldritch Blast at the drunkard as I use my two sorcery points to quicken the spell.
Okay, bear me 1 second. I just need to do the mind flare. Drinker saved.
So you're firing at Winston if it's the drunkard, because he drinks loads.
Winston, hey! He drinks wine and gets drunk.
I guess someone really wants that disadvantage. Someone really wants that disadvantage.
I was needed making a comment on what I've seen.
I mean,
He fell off the bloody stage.
If it's factual, is it mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Both could be true. It could be true and mean.
That's
Do
true.
you want me to have disadvantage in this fight?
Oh, my dice! No, my die! My D6! My lucky fireball D6!
Right. So Jasmine, what are you doing next? You're dropping.
Yes, as I fire the fire shot, I run close to Yasmita. I use 2 sorcery points to quicken the spell, and fire 2 Eldritch Blast at one of the drunkard and one of the Abomination Sea.
Okay, cool.
So for the drunkard, it's a. Oh, that's not bad actually. Oh no, it is 12.
Misses.
And this one's shit. The Abomination Sea, it's 17 plus 18. I'm assuming that hits. 17 plus 8, sorry. 17 plus 8, not 18.
Yeah, that hits. That one hits.
Yes. So the Abomination takes 6 points of force damage.
Cool.
And everyone sees Jasmine pull out a card. It's like, I guess it's a good time to get ending. I throw a card in the air and appearing, I want to say, next to on the stairs next to where Lydia is, but on the stairs, appears a tall, humanoid-looking individual with a gun.
With a gun?
With a gun.
Perfect.
I just throw one of the cards that I keep trying to get everyone to pull, and he appears there, gun on his shoulder, gun on his hip, his eyes glowing. And I was like, let's see if this works. And do I throw initiative for him?
Yes, please.
13.
13. Okay, so hold on. 13. I don't know if I can add him in on this. Oh, menu entry.
Did Lilia scream when it happened?
She's under a desk. She doesn't know anything at the moment.
What's
She likes to be oblivious.
Can you tell me max HP, please?
His max HP is 49.
Armor class.
18.
18. And it was 13 initiative, wasn't it?
Yes.
Cool. He's added in.
Alright, that's my turn.
Right, I will let you control him and
Yep, that's fine.
Cool.
Yep, I'll control it.
Cool. Fantastic. Yeah, so out of nowhere just appears this tall humanish person in what looks like kind of quite common
Think Van Helsing.
Yes.
From the good movie.
Yes.
The good one.
Yes. So
Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, Hugh Jackman, Van Helsing.
I was like, see? I told everyone to pick a card, but no.
Yasmita starts drooling.
Hey, I picked like 2.
Pick a third. I've picked 4.
Okay, right. With that, we are on to Lilia.
Yes. She's under the desk, clutching a dagger, hearing random crap going on because she can't see anything. So she's going to crawl out of the desk. So if the bookcase between the room and the people is like human chest height,
Yeah.
I assume she can't see over it, or are the people taller?
They're taller, so they are kind of human 5 foot, 6 foot height. So you're going to see over them.
Okay.
It's just after this, it'll be a disadvantage because obviously they've got cover and they're expecting an attack, so they'll try and dodge, as it were.
That's fine. They are, as long as Lilia can kind of peek out, see that they're all clumped together, as enemies love to do, and she has one move, which is Entangle. So she's going to cast Entangle on them to keep them together.
Fantastic!
So I'm pretty sure. Let me just check. They are. Oh yeah, it's 90 feet. So she will want to do it. It's a 20-foot square, so I think she can get like the bottom 4
Fantastic.
in that.
Let me find my square. Let me change the colour so I know what we're on. So let's do red. And it's 20 foot.
The DM, the fireball's gone now. It's just so I can see the size of it, so you can delete the fireball if you want.
Cool.
Yeah. The flames will like die down, and then just roots will appear out of the embers, and it's like
sick.
all magical and shit. Yeah.
Where the flames were, roots go.
Rising from the ashes is thorns and flowers and stuff. I'm really just.
I look confused. Like, I didn't know I could do that. That's how highly I think of myself. I think I might fire turn into leaves. Kind of. I'm that arrogant now.
No idea that there's 2 druids in the party.
No, I'm just that arrogant to think I could do that. See, guys, pick from the cards. Your fire turns into plants.
Oh, you don't want to move. Okay, I'm gonna delete that then.
I think if you started like
yeah, if
the
I start here. There we go. Technical difficulty.
or the other way around. I wasn't gonna entangle the imp.
The imp is flying, so it wouldn't entangle him anyway.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I will entangle as many as possible.
Yep, there you go. You've basically got that massive group there.
Cool. Lovely. Oh, I'm still on that.
That's fine, don't worry.
And then because she is scared, she will go back under the desk, realizing, as she does, that a direwolf is actually really freaking big. So she's not gonna transform into one of those under the desk, which was her previous plan. And then I realized they're 9 feet. So I think I should have had that. Yeah, and I think Winston's behind the desk, so I was just gonna be like,
yeah.
Or Lilia could turn to a direwolf, and Van Helsing could ride her.
Maybe later. We'll see how dire it gets. So she's just gonna
Inspiration.
Thanks. Yeah, so she's just gonna keep with her dagger.
Cool.
She is scared.
Also, so just as I've mentioned it, and it's reminded me to go back for my book. People have a lot of inspiration to use up. So those really terrible rolls that you've been having, you can change.
I don't know how many I have. I haven't had any.
Jasmine, you have used up all yours. You took advantage of
Oh,
that.
okay, I thought so. Of course.
Yeah, Winston has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Who has what?
You have 5 inspiration.
I have 5 inspiration? Yes.
Meliana has 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lily has 6. Keelis has 2. Yasmita has 2, 4, 6. Yasmita has 6, and Loma has 4.
And a free nat 20. Well, you're laughing. You said I had a free nat 20. Yeah, I know, and I haven't used it yet.
I forgot I gave you that. Okay. This, DMs, is why you should remember to write these things down. I am now checking whether I actually did write it down. I did not. Okay, so, fair enough. I was just reminded of something else that someone else tried to do. I have a note here that goes, if someone tries to cook an abomination, get a penalty. When did that come up?
That was me.
Cook one.
Jane's just like, that was me.
Okay, I was watching Delicious. Okay, I was watching Delicious in Dungeon. Okay, I have a reason.
That is
You know what?
absolutely fair.
It's kind of valid. It's kind of valid.
Yeah, that's fair, but still.
Kind of valid. If you watch any kind of cooking anime, you go like, I could cook that.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay, back on track. Right. Winston, you're up. Oh, you do note that the Mind Flare, once again, there is a moment's pause, and one of the other abominations sags slightly as the Mind Flare seems to regain some of its power. Right, Winston, you're next.
Okay, I'm going to fire my crossbow.
Okay. Oh, the entangle. I just realised I haven't. While you're sorting that out.
Oh,
Entangle.
yeah.
This
I
is.
thought there was
I'm getting
actually things to
sidetracked
do with
stuff.
that.
What's the thing for that?
So they must succeed on a strength saving throw or have restrained until the spell ends.
Okay. 3 of them succeed, or I'm pretty sure automatically. How much was the strength on it?
13. It's not amazing, but either way, it's difficult terrain, so they'll be halved moving out of it.
Half movement. That's fantastic. Because only one of them failed. Let's do. C failed because that was a 6. Strength 6, 8, 9. Yeah, so that failed. All the others succeeded rather well. Why can't I roll like this normally when I'm playing? As a character, I roll shite. As a DM, I'm rolling great.
I'll just be back in a sec. Sorry.
That's fine, don't
Okay, so my hit was 27, by the way.
Who are we aiming at?
The Mind Flare that everyone's been firing at.
Okay, cool.
And then damage, I'm assuming that wasn't. Did that hit?
Yeah.
27? Yeah, okay. And damage wise, it was 8. It takes 8 damage.
Okay. Okay, right, so we're back at the top of the round. Please be aware...
Am I not allowed to use my bonus?
Oh, yes, you are. Go ahead. Do bonus. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
My bonus is I'm going to use second hand strike to throw my dagger.
Okay.
We're going to see if that... Does not hit. Never mind. It's my turn, and my dagger's on the other side of the room.
Do you have a second dagger?
I do. I bought a new one.
You gave it to Lilia, didn't you?
Yeah, so I'm fine. This is all good. No, I don't have a second dagger.
Lilia's
it's all
right
good.
next
I'll
to
go
you.
get it later. It's all good. Lilia, can I borrow my other dagger, please? Lilia, can I borrow my other dagger, please?
I'm holding mine. I might just.
Really, please. And
I don't know if it counts if I just give it to him mid-action.
just like.
It will have to be for the next round, but you get your second dagger.
Yay! Okay, so I have a dagger to throw next round. Yay.
Yeah. Right. So this is the problem with trying to keep track of everything as a DM. These mistakes can happen, and they're okay as long as you fix them. Right. Back to the top of the round. Yes, Mita. What are we doing?
Okay. Right. So I hid. So I should get sneak attack. Again. So how's the mind? What?
Yeah, she moved back.
Oh.
Yeah, she moved back.
Yeah, I had the hide action.
Yeah, she's
okay,
fine.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just move you back slightly. So
Yeah.
you've hidden here. So you've still got eyesight, but you're stuck down hiding between things, okay?
Okie dokie.
So you'll get your sneak attack again.
How is the Mind Flayer looking? And has anything hit the drinker?
The drinker, yes, things have hit it. Kind of. it's not looking great. And yes, things have hit the mind flare, but you note it, for every hit it takes, that it starts to look a bit bruised. Something happens to one of the abominations and it looks less bruised afterwards.
But they look worse off.
Yes.
Okay. I will aim for the mind flayer again with my crossbow. We're going to sneak attack it again as we were hidden.
Be aware that you have your imp in the way.
Is it not high, like flying like
it's
up here? It's not here.
It would still be a case of you got to try and make sure you don't hit it.
Well, we're going to nat 20 it.
Woo!
And we can.
Well, why not? Like,
okay.
Let's use our free nat 20 and then I can rub it off my board. It's my reminder board. It's got lucky, inspo, everything on it. And surely that means we can hit the imp.
You missed the imp.
So we're gonna free nat 20 it. So let's roll our damage, which I have to remind myself what it is. Right, it's 1d6 plus 7. Oh, yes, it's 6. 6 plus 7, that's 13 normal, and on top of that, which would be... Right, you're going to have to tell me what bits get doubled on this. So, 13 straight up.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Bear me a second. Let me go onto the same page as you. So... Oh, that's not what I wanted. Come on. Remind yourself what you're doing. Thank you.
8. 12. Oh, yes!
Okay, so we're doing this on the mind flare, yeah?
Yeah.
So a crit is basically you double your damage dice. And then obviously...
Just the initial damage, not the sneak attack, or does that include the sneak attack? Because I've got 18 for that.
The sneak attack.
Okay, so I've got 18 on the sneak attack.
So if you've already rolled everything,
just
double the damage you've done already.
Okay, so it's 18 plus 13, 28, 29, 30, 31, 31 damage plus whatever the poison, no, not poison damage, thunder is the +2 thunder damage. I don't know if it includes that as well, so that'll be a +4, 31, 35. 35 in total, with 4 of that is thunder damage.
Okay, so 35, right? Okay, bear me a moment. I need to grab my pen a sec. So I don't step on it and break it.
How's it looking?
How do you want to do this with it? How does it
go? So she's gonna jump out. She's gonna shoot the arrow, but it's gonna whiz very slightly past the imp, ruffle its feathers a bit, and remind me what a mind flayer it actually looks like, so I can think of how to kill this thing. Is it just a big brain?
No, the big brains are intellect devourers. The mind flare are essentially, they're greyish, like almost greyish purple skin with tentacle. Ooh, Doctor Who. But they're like,
oh, okay, yeah.
But they don't have the brain in their hands. It's just the tentacles.
So, because I'm smaller than this mind flare, the arrow is going to be shooting upwards. It'll go through a couple of because she's so skilled. I go through a couple of her tentacles and skewer its face in the middle of it so that it has a nice little pretty looking bow. With the thing, so it looks like it's wrapped it up in a little bow as its brains everywhere, and then she'll slide, like looking smug. She'll slide back into a hiding position. What happens to the abominations as that happens?
They stay standing.
Okay. So should I actually slide into a hide, or should I go for a second attack on one of them?
Remember,
I'll go for a second attack on one of them.
Okay. Remember, you've also got your imp as well.
Okay. Bonus action.
So you've stepped out, yeah?
So I'm slightly out, yeah.
Okay, cool.
So I can use that, which and there's no sound thing now, is there? So I can use a verbal thing. I'll focus on Abomination D, and I will cast. What's it called? Phantasmal Whisper.
Okay.
That is. Just seeing what I have to use for that. Intelligence roll. Save.
Okay, intelligence. What's the DC?
14.
Okay. It just makes the save.
Damn it. Okay, no worries. Right, that's the. I'm gonna get within 5 feet of Jasmine.
Okay.
Just behind them.
Okay.
Yeah, no, as long as I'm within 5 feet of Jasmine.
Cool. Fantastic. Yeah, I think you're pretty much in 5 feet anyway. What's your imp doing?
Imp is gonna now go in on the same one that I just went in on.
Okay.
So they're gonna do an attack, which is. It is one target. Melee weapon attack plus 5 to hit. Reach 5 foot. One target. Hit 5. I think it's only a 10. He's rolling like poop tonight.
Unfortunately, he misses.
It's time for you to die. No. All right, that's fine. It's just gonna sort of stay where it is and float, like fly above their heads.
Okay, cool.
My go has ended.
Keyleth, you're up. Sorry, Keyleth, you're up.
Okay. Keyleth has, after her last sort of popped off 2 arrows, she ducked back down. She sort of snuck round a little bit just so she can get a bit of a better angle. She's gonna pop back up again like a little Jack in the Box, and I think she would have seen what happened last time with her arrows and thought that maybe that had something to do with, thinking, maybe I don't want to be using magical arrows. So she opts for just her safe old trustworthy arrows from her quiver. So she just jumps up, reaches behind herself, and again shoots off 2 arrows in quick succession. And again, she's going to go for the Mind Flare because that's who she targeted last time.
The Mind Flare is now dead.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just leaving the bodies where they are anything that has a hexed ring around it. So that's
Okay, so
anything
in
that has paralyzed. If it's paralyzed, it's dead.
Oh,
Yep. These ones are restrained by the tangles.
fabulous. Okay, so in that case then she will pop up. Since the last time she'll see that the mind flayer's gone.
Yeah.
She'll spot the drinker, I think, out on the corner.
Yep.
And decide to swap targets to that one instead.
Okay, cool. So we're using two arrows from the quiver, right?
Yeah, 2 quiver arrows.
Okay. One is lightning, one is normal.
Ooh. Exciting. So that would be a 17 to hit and a 31 to hit as well.
Both hit.
Okay. So then it's a D8 plus 6 damage, so let me find those. 8.
Oh no, only one of these. Okay, hold on.
Because it's a 1d8 plus 6, and I'm firing off 2 arrows, so is it plus 12? Because it's plus 6 times 2 arrows? Does that make sense? Or is it just plus 6 for the... I feel like that doesn't make sense.
So it's a plus 6 for the first arrow. But
Yes.
you don't plus the 6 on the second arrow.
Okay, cool. So, that's a 9 plus 6 is 15. And then a 5 damage.
So what was the first
One is a 15.
Yeah.
And then the other one's is just 5.
So it's 20 altogether. That's cool.
Yeah.
Ooh, he does not look great. Actually, he probably looks worse than the mind flare looked when it went down.
And if as the lightning arrow, because I'm not sure what that would have looked like.
Yeah.
Keyleth is like, what the fuck? Like she's like totally thrown off by this because she doesn't recall ever having had a lightning arrow.
Yeah, that's fine.
Not that she's mad about it. She's just pleasantly very surprised and pleased.
Cool. Cool.
Winston would have seen the light and be like, he can't say anything, but he's like, what?
Okay.
I'm like, did I do that? I don't
Yeah.
think I did that.
Right. So, is that all your movement? And
I don't think I can do any. Hold on, my bonus. No. She's just gonna duck back down, and then she's gonna take the opportunity to move again, creep further round.
Cool. Cool.
Just because she doesn't want them to know where she is.
Fantastic. So, Loma's up on deck. She jumps up again. She is going to dagger on.
Roll like you're a bad guy.
Yes. Yes. It's
Pretend
essentially
you're
what I need
rolling
to
for
do.
the bad guys.
Okay. So. Oh! Yay! Nat 20!
Yay! It worked.
Yay!
I don't get sneak attack on this one, but I get nat 20, and then the other one is going to hit. She's going to go for. She's going to send one towards the drinker and one towards the bomb C. So both of those she hits. So let's do a bomb C for the nat 20. So that's It's 13 for that one. And then obviously... Okay. 3 for this one. But she manages to just flick her dagger right and get it right between the eyes, and the drinker is down. The bomb C is not looking great either. Okay, hold on, bear me 1 second. Okay, the drinker is down. But the abomination, so that's both her turns. She's gonna hop back down and duck. The bomb C is going to... So a bomb C is going to do a little something. He movement. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It is going to... Right, who can it see? Okay, no, alright, that's one.
Worst game of hide and seek ever.
Yes, basically. That's gonna be where it goes. It can't do much more than that. Actually, that was wrong, because that would be 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, because of difficult terrain. B is next, and it's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 that way. He's gonna... Okay, and that is it. That's all they can do. So, Miliana, we are up.
Okay, so which one's looking worse out of a bomb C and a bomb B?
Both aren't looking amazing. C looks a bit more worse for wear.
Okay, so I'm going to move forward so I can be a bit... And then I'm going to use Starry Wisp on a bomb C.
Fantastic. The bar's looking okay. He's doing good so far.
Does 13 hit?
No, unfortunately it does not.
I'm going to use one of my inspiration to reroll that.
Fantastic.
Does 25 hit?
That hits!
And they take 8 damage.
Fantastic. And that was a bomb C, right?
Yep, that was a bomb C.
Fantastic. Awesome.
And then I'm just going to move slightly back behind the book.
That works. Right. Jasmine, you're up.
Jasmine.
Yes.
Wait, what
Jasmine.
did I roll? I thought my warrior would go before me. I was confused.
Okay, right. So, yes, he would have done. I will put him back in now. You can do him now.
Okay.
But the thing glitched for a minute and then cut out. So it's 49 HP. Right? Armor class
Yeah.
is what class?
16.
16. And then he was initiative 13. I'm going to add him in now. Sorry, I just realised it glitched out and I forgot to put him back in. So you do him now and then he'll be in the run next time.
Okay.
So he appears.
Can Winston just be pointing and being like, "What is that?"
Right,
So I appear. I look round, and I look at my master, and she just nods. My eyes glow white, and spectral wings disappear behind my back as I activate my radiant soul. I pull up a giant rifle, and I aim at Abomination D.
Okay. Which is currently restrained, so you get advantage, I believe.
Perfect. Oh, that's 24 to hit.
That hits.
He takes, where is it? 16 points of piercing damage as you hear around as he fires his giant rifle.
Cool.
And then his eyes glowing. He looks at each creature. He shoulders the rifle, takes out a revolver, and then fires again at the imp.
Oh, I forgot about that. Oh shit, Loma's in trouble.
Is he a demon hunter?
No.
Anything infernal.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
25 to hit.
That's
Loma
not him.
No. Oh no.
He can't see Loma, so it's fine. Right now. 25 to hit the imp.
Hits the imp.
It's
Roll your
the
damage.
No. Wait. Is there silence? Is there silence? Wait. Imp is going to intervene here, and he is going to answer with where is it? Where's cutting word? Because silence has gone. 18 minus that 25.
Which
Okay,
is
that misses then.
Now here's the question,
Wait,
Winston. Can you do that again when he spots Loma?
Is he doing it like he can't? Yeah. Well, I've got.
He's
like,
not
three,
backtracking.
I'm back. I'm not. I've got 2 lots. Okay.
Just because you're
Yeah, but if I fire again, can you do it against Loma right now?
How many shots have you got?
Who could say? Depends. Do you want to save the imp or Loma?
Well, I'm saving the imp because I have a red spell for Loma. And Winston will literally give Loma his coin if need be. That is how much he cares for Loma. But the imp he's not sacrificing his coin for.
As the shot misses, the head just turns in Winston's direction. Stone faced, eyebrow cocked, and you hear Jasmine go, "Ah, not the imp. Just the other creatures. Everyone else is fine."
Good. Yep. Don't mind us. Yes. Hello. I'm Winston. Nice to meet
And
you.
he's just gonna start walking slowly towards the abominations.
Cool.
I stop there, and that's his turn.
Right, Jasmine's turn now.
Sorry. Tom's shooting anything who thought it looks evil. My apologies.
What the hell is that thing?
He's oh no. The card said thing person helps me. I'll say later. How does Abomination D look?
D is currently restrained, so you get advantage on him until he tries to get out at his next turn. So.
Aim broke, don't fix it. I will fire an Eldritch Blast each at C and D. No, C and B.
Okay, so the one that's right.
So the two that's furthest away from me, I'll fire Eldritch Blast at each of them.
The two furthest away from you. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Try to hit.
One's an 18 and one's a 21.
Both hit.
C takes 13 points of force damage, and the other one takes 10 points of force damage.
That's B, so that's 10.
And I will use 2 more sorcery points to quicken a spell, and just fire 2 more Eldritch Blasts at them again.
Okay.
One is a 16.
Hit.
The other's a 12.
12 does not hit.
12. So the 16 will go to C. And that is another 11 points of force damage.
So to C, 11 points, yeah.
And that's my turn. I don't move at all.
Okay, cool. That's fine. Lilia, we're on your turn now.
Yep. Okay. So, that was a lot of things. She is gonna realize she can't stay in there, because her spells aren't from that far away. So she's going to come out and Misty Step,
Okay.
30 feet to somewhere she can see. So, kind of,
Yeah, that would work.
yeah.
So that
Gonna
puts you
go-
right on the corner of the table then. So
That
you'll
one
still have
is.
some
I
cover
think that's where it
before-
was.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. And then she is going to. Can she fit them in a? I think she can kind of fit them 2 in 1. She's going to lightning bolt
Cool.
from
Allow
herself,
both getting hit.
and that's 100 foot, so that should be fine.
Yeah.
What's the highest level? Okay, it's a dexterity save to try and miss it, and then I can roll, and then they'll just take half.
Okay. If they fail.
Yeah.
So. Oh. Dex save, right?
Yeah.
How much? Is the save?
13.
So one fails, one succeeds, unfortunately.
Okay, cool.
I'd say the closest one fails because it's gonna get hit completely.
Okay, so that will be a lot of maths. Okay. 11, 13, 15, 17, 20, 26 damage to each. Oh, well, 26 normal.
Yeah.
And then half 13 for the other one.
Okay, so Abomination C just gets fried. B takes 13. It looks a bit singed, but it's standing.
Right, and then she'll just duck back behind the table quickly.
Okay, that's fine.
Kind of tuck in.
I say, good shot, Lilia.
Yeah.
Okay, so, with the entangle, for your vines,
Oh,
How
that's
does it-
probably dropped actually because it's concentration. Oh wait.
Is lightning concentration as well?
No.
Don't.
No,
think
it's
it is.
instantaneous. That's fine.
So with that, how can it break out? Does it just roll strength
Oh
again?
yes, on its turn. 1 second. It can take an action to make a strength check against the spell save DC, which again I think is 13.
It saves. It saves,
Okay, that's fine.
unfortunately. It's fine.
But I think that takes its whole action, so then it can't do anything else
It
or
can.
much else.
Well, it could do a bonus action, unfortunately, and this has multi-attack, so it will get
Perfect.
that at least. Not great, but it's going to take a swipe at the imp because it's right in front of it and it's been flapping in its face. Math is not my friend. Yes, Meter, does a 33 hit your imp?
No.
Wow. Well, that's one tanky imp.
Who's aiming at my imp?
The abomination.
Can I do anything? I have reactions. Do I save my imp?
Yes, save your imp. I put F.
I know. Yes, you did. You did.
I saved your imp. You could.
No, I just worry about then I wouldn't be able to use it for someone else, and I was trying to be nice to everyone else. But yes, my reaction is, let's see, what have I got? Hang on, I can't find them. Hold on. Silvery Barbs, I believe, is the reaction.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm not close enough to do that one. Is there a way to filter by reaction? No.
It should be. Hold on, let me find your list. Give me a
It
second.
just says 1R, I think. Yeah, it does. Silvery Barbs. And that is going to be one reaction, 60 feet, which is fine. Instantaneous. You magically distract the triggering creature. The triggering creature reroll d20.
What's your step? Okay, so hold on. Bonus actions, reactions, protect. Am I on the right person? Give me a second. Because I'm going to make sure this is actually showing the right person. Okay, so you're... Where? Oh, Silvery Barbs. Yep, I see it. Spelled. Okay, cool. Go on.
So you need to reroll the d20.
Need to re-roll the d20. That's a 15. Does that hit your imp?
I'm checking. No, yes, it does.
It does?
Yeah. I tried, MP. I tried.
Okay.
Imp, out it. Why?
Oh god, no imp! No!
No, please
You were
stop.
second from us too soon!
In the exact opposite energy of Winston.
Themselves.
As the exact opposite energy of Winston. No, please stop. Not the imp. You know Gene Wilder in Prime Truck Factory?
Yeah.
That's the vibe you're getting from me right now.
No, wait, don't come back.
Yeah, no. Please stop. Murder.
That's 17 points of damage to the imp.
Bye, Oten. Wait.
So you watch as this abomination ripping itself free of these tentacles. The tentacles come out, wrap round impotent, and entangle and then crush down.
No!
There is a poof of almost like a phoenix, where it bursts in, the remnants burst into flames and disappear into smoke as impotent.
Abomination. Wait, stop.
Impotent went floppy.
As it returns to the hells.
It really is impotent now.
That's what you hear. You hear this.
Jasmine looks behind her, looks at Yasmita. I'm sorry for your loss.
Why is she dying? Why is our DM dead? I don't know what set you up.
I think it was James saying really is
Impotent.
now.
Sorry, it's just the mental image.
Oh.
I am a mature,
Poor old imp.
responsible DM. I am a mature, responsible DM.
Why are you lying to us? Why are you gonna lie to your friends like that? That's so rude.
Okay.
So you just hear this little cry from across the other side.
I turn to Yasmita. I'm so sorry for your loss. Anyway.
Anyway, what do you mean anyway? Oh, Jasmine, have more pity. Anyway, we're in a battle. I'll get to you later.
I don't pity the weak.
In her head, Yasmita thinks, I'm moving
Don't wait for the stupid.
more
You'll
than
be
5
here all day.
No, I'm not. I was going to say, in her head, she thinks,
Someone's
because
going
of
to say
that comment, she thinks, I'm going to move 5 feet away from you and then I can't protect you if need be. And because she moved up next to Jasmine to protect her.
Okay, so Winston, you're up next.
Okay, Winston is kind of pissed. So he's not gonna take things rash because he's grown and become more mature. Apparently it has happened. So he is going to. Do any of them look weak?
Okay, so here's the rundown. Abomination B is not looking fantastic. Bomb C is actually also dead, so I need to put a paralyzed little thing on him. And Abomination D is also not looking the hottest.
Okay.
Agree to disagree.
I am going to, as my bonus action, I'm going to Misty Step to here.
Right, Misty Step I think has a limit of about 30 feet, sweetie. So
Okay, so how far can I go?
So from where you were, 30 feet is about.
Okay, that's fine. What about Dimension Door? I can go a bit further with that. That's an action.
Well, you can always do 30 feet there and then move your.
No, it's what's my movement speed? What's my limit? Is that
30.
about 30? So I wouldn't get close enough to use what I want to do. That's fine. I'll rethink my strategy. I am going to store Misty Step.
Okay.
But I'm going to Misty Step to Lydia.
Lydia. Okay, yeah. Over
Hi,
here.
Lydia. And then I'm going.
That's Laddie. That's the warrior.
Oh.
Lilia.
Oh, no, Laddie. I want to have a conversation with him in a second. So.
Okay.
So I'm going to. Oh, I have counter charm. I didn't even know I had counter charm. I'm going to fire my crossbow Nephis, but I'm going to sing. I'm going to sort of hum to it first as I do. I'm going to go. I'll sort of go, "Hey laddie," as I sing to my. I'm going to sort of try and charm him. Anyway, and then as I've done that, I'm going to roll with my crossbow and go for attack on which one looks the weakest. I'll fire on that one.
Both don't look great.
Which one looks bigger?
Both don't look great. You know, it's.
So they're about the same size. Okay, yeah. Right. Winston is going to roll. And Winston, distracted by the fact he was, it was distracted by the fact he said they're quite big, aren't they? Rolled a 1, a nat 1.
Oh,
Actually, no, wait, no. I have an inspiration. I would like to use one of my many inspirations.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have used my inspiration on my saving my imp.
I'd like to use a second inspiration. I rolled a 2. Come on.
Okay.
Oof.
Right. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Does a 25 hit?
Yes, it does. Which one are we pointing at?
I guess this one. D.
Yeah, cool.
Oh, come on, Winston. He gets 5 + 2, do 7 damage, and he's going to turn to Laddie and be like, See, we're on the same side. You don't need to shoot us. We're good.
He just looks at you.
Good.
Eyes piercing white. Doesn't say anything. No facial expression. Just looks at you.
Lydia, I don't like this guy.
Okay. Yeah, it's me, so we were at the top of the round again.
Okay, so through tears, let's have a look. So you've got, which one was the one that attacked my imp again?
B. Wait. No,
Technically,
B.
my
Good.
guy attacked first.
We dealt with that.
It was D.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so actually, I'm still going to do what I was thinking of doing before they destroyed my imp. And I'm going to use Jasmine as a ramp. And she's going to...
Jasmine does not allow this.
Jasmine's not going to know because I'm behind you.
I know you're there.
Yeah, but you don't know what I'm going to do. Come on now. So I was going to try and use Jasmine to run up to get on top of, I'm guessing that's bookshelves again, or whatever that desk thing, the long thing in front. And then the plan is to acrobat myself up there and then slide my way down to Abomination B. Because I believe that's 30 or whatever it is. I can't really tell anymore.
Yeah. So,
if not, I can use my dash bonus action, I guess.
You'd have to use dash because it would take about 10 feet off trying to get up Jasmine, for starters.
Okay, okay, yeah.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It would only get you to about halfway. If you dashed, that would add an extra 30, so could get you to the end. But that does put you at a rather precarious angle for the Abomination.
I will
say, I get to the end and dive onto the Abomination?
Possibly. But this is also assuming Jasmine cooperates with you, because as much
even if I did, I'm not strong enough to hold your weight.
Yeah.
Rude, I'm small.
I'm physically not strong enough for you to run up me and hold that weight.
You're thinking more of a barbarian to try that on. This is a very skinny woman female presenting woman person.
Athletically leap over Jasmine? Or, I mean, I know I can go through a larger creature.
It's not so much that, it's also if she'd be able to take you, go slamming into her to go up her.
No, but if I didn't use her,
if you want to
then
go straight
acrobat over or something.
If you want to go straight for the bookshelf, I will allow it, but again, it will lose 10 feet off it. You'll dash, but you will only just get to the end of the bookcase. You won't.
I was trying to make it fun. I like to do things in a fun way.
I appreciate that.
I'm not saying you can't. I'm saying give it a try. See what happens to Jasmine.
What about if can I shout, Jasmine, and then see if she crouches, and then I can use like jump off of her.
Like Mario.
Make a persuasion check. Make a persuasion check.
Yeah.
No, man. You tried to shoot me this morning. Or stab me.
You did try and kill her this morning.
Let's not go back there. 13 plus 16.
Having sympathy that you lost your imp, and see, I'm more curious if you fail. Sure, I'll crouch down as like a ramp for her.
Okay.
Yeah.
You will.
Am I acrobating it?
I will allow it. On your dash movement, I'll allow you to do it. But you will only get to the end of the bookcase, so you'll have to either use your bow or throw a dagger. Okay?
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
So I'm going to move you
So she's going to
there.
jump up, bounce off of, run up Jasmine, bounce off, do some kind of, fancy rolls or whatever to get to the end. And then, are they too close for my bow or not? Will I get disadvantage?
I'd say use dagger. Dagger will probably be best.
Okay. And then I get one of my daggers and I just launch it at this abomination.
I'm not gonna lie. The temptation of attack opportunity was so strong.
Oh my god.
Yeah, D&D meets the Looney Tunes. That's essentially what's going on here.
Make it fun. That's what I say. Make it fun. Why not? Right. So where is my dagger? There. So it is +9 to hit. 18 + 9, whatever that is. Yeah. And then that's 1d4 + 6. That's a 4 + 6. That's 10.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. I think that's everything because I used my bonus action
to dash
already.
Oh, thank you, Cypress.
Yep.
It was
Cool.
27 was the answer to that question. So cool.
27? What?
To hit, it was a 27 to
That's
hit. Someone in the chat did the math for you.
Oh, okay, all right.
We got a genius in the comments.
Helpful, helpful. Considering several of us struggle with math,
know.
that's great. Keyleth, you're next.
Right. Keela's gonna repeat previous sort of action. She's gonna pop back up. But she's also now slightly disconcerted because some of her arrows seem to now be firing lightning. And she doesn't know what that's about. So she's gonna go back to her Nephas bow.
Cool.
Because she's just a bit bewildered, frankly.
That's fine.
So
Hello to
she's
everyone who's
gonna
just
pop-
joined us. Say hi. We love seeing you in the chat.
Hello. Hi. So she's gonna try and pop off 2 arrows to hit Abomination B. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Oh no!
Oh no, we lost someone.
Jasmine, come back!
We lost Jasmine.
It's fine. We'll find out in a second.
That's it. That's a 25 and a 15 to hit. Does a 15 hit?
15, I believe, does, yes.
Oh, nice. Okay, and she's using her she's going back to just feeling the magic, feeling the vibes. Yep. So that's I need D6 to decide what arrows I'm firing. Additional D4 and poison, and an additional D4 poison. Nope, that's not right. One additional D4, and then one additional D4 thunder damage.
Okay, so D4 thunder and D4 what?
D4 normal, and then just D4 thunder.
Okay, so do your normal rolls, then add your D4s.
So cool, so normal rolls.
Because he's not got immunity to either of those, so it's fine.
I like that a lot. Okay, that's a 9 plus D4 normal.
I'm going to do this in steps. So you've got a 9. And then what's
got a 9.
What's D4?
D4 is a 3.
3, fantastic. And then your next roll. So damage
for
for
thunder.
Yeah.
Is just a 1.
Okay.
Plus I get my +2 for my bracers.
Okay.
Bracers.
Cool. Fantastic. That works. And that was both arrows you did damage for you.
Yeah, she's doing sort of 1 and then another 1.
Cool.
And she's almost barely even waiting to see if they hit before she ducks back down. And she's going to continue her sort of move around, basically.
Cool. Alright, Loma is up. She's just going to jump up onto the table this time and stay up there. Surveying the absolute carnage that's gone on.
Loma, just some advice. Please duck back down. No reason.
Loma...
And Winston's just sort of like, lady, look at me, yeah. It's like making sure that he doesn't look over at Loma.
Did he know about that?
No, you wouldn't actually know that Loma's in trouble.
No, but okay, yeah, but mostly I'm just sort of like trying to. I don't like the idea of my girlfriend being, the girl that I like. This guy's got a big gun. I don't know what he's gonna do. He shot one of our friends. I'm gonna shoot Loma.
Otherwise, I just think he's just too jealous. There's a new man around, and he's like, no.
As Loma does her attack, his head just whips to Loma.
Okay, hold on. Loma might be in for shit, but okay, that's fine. Let's do these daggers, because they went straight back to her belt.
Yeah, Winston, you see his head whip to Loma.
Blick back belt.
Oh yeah, hey, that's Loma. Yeah, you wouldn't like her, but she's good. I
wouldn't like her.
No, you would love her. She's just my partner, okay? But I don't know what that's strange, and it's scary. So please point it towards the bad people, not towards us.
Looks towards you. Your partner.
Why you sound like Lilia? Lilia speaks like that. She's like,
I'm rubbing off.
I don't want to know what you're doing under that desk.
Shut up. No. No, not at me.
Just heard I wouldn't like her.
3. 9 points of damage from Loma. It's 9 points of damage. Loma is now utterly confused by what the hell's just gone on with being told, don't duck up, she's nice, whatever. It does a little bit. And it's Laddie's turn.
I use my bonus action to reload my big rifle.
Okay.
I step away from Winston. Actually, I can fly.
Yes, you can.
I begin to levitate and just fly over Winston, closer to Jasmine.
Hit the bad guys. Hit
Uh,
the bad
and I'm
guys.
still-
Attractive.
As I'm still hovering, my head whips to Loma, looking at her. I bring out a rifle and I aim at the abomination that killed the imp.
Okay. Cool.
I am going to use a grip point to give myself advantage, and I'm also going to use sharpshooter to -5 on my roll.
Okay.
So hopefully do an additional 10 points of damage.
Okay, cool.
Definitely decent. So that's -5. So that's 11, 19 to hit.
Hits.
So this is 18 points of piercing damage.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay. All right.
I then put the rifle in my back, take out the pepper box, and I'll shoot him again.
Cool.
Oh, that's not great.
Yes, do that.
14 to hit.
Misses, unfortunately.
Ah.
I will allow it.
Kind of not used to not having, like steady flooring. I kind of go wide because I'm kind of floating, not got my feet on the ground.
Yeah.
And I just stay floating there.
Cool.
Oh wait, he takes an additional 3 points of radiant damage since I've got my wings out.
Fantastic.
That's
Guys,
his turn.
Anyone notice this guy can fly? He can.
I mean, you do see angel-like wings behind them.
Okay. Right. So.
For reference, the card says I summon a fighter to aid me who is the same race as me. Do with that information what you will.
Wow.
If anybody wants to try and work out the race of this particular gentleman, you may do a history check. Right. While you are doing those checks,
Winston knows nothing.
Okay.
Chris, stop burping.
Stop burping! That was like 4 burps in a...
Only one of them was me.
You've got the mic was on. Right. B. Where's B? B's there.
Winston rolled a 12 on his history check.
You would know what an asthma looks like.
Jasmine, stop! Is this a friend? I'm guessing this is a friend of yours.
B.
Never seen him before in my life.
Why is he here?
I pulled a card. I told you.
Stop pulling cards.
Make me.
What would convince you to not pull a card?
Okay.
All the cheese you own. And you can never eat cheese again.
Well, this is being discussed. The abomination reaches up, grabs at Yasmita, and decides to take a very nasty slash and a bite.
Winston's thing should have reset now because we're at another round, aren't we? So I'm gonna react to that, and I'm gonna tell him he's smelly.
Okay.
And yes, we're -15 from his roll. You're so smelly, you can't reach Yasmina.
One of them still hits, because that was a multi-attack, so one of them still hits.
Silvery barbs on the one that hit.
Okay, so roll it again.
Yes, and hit lower.
Okay. You know I said I was rolling really well as a DM tonight?
No.
No!
That was 2 nat 20s.
Dear God.
2 nat 20s, bro.
I tried, man. I tried.
So
Okay, hang on one
the
sec.
one that got...
With it's still hitting, I will give Yasmita advantage on her next roll.
Thanks.
The one that was down by 15 was an 18 with the nat 20, and then I had to re-roll the nat 20 and got nat 20 again.
Damn it.
So,
I'm allowed to pick the roll that I reduce it from, though, according to my spells. Yeah. So
And that 20 always hits.
and nat 20 always hits
Oh.
crit.
That's it. Okay. Fine. Well, I reduce it from
So
your...
she's only got one. She's only taken one hit, but unfortunately, it's the crit.
I don't like this.
That's. I don't know if I've got enough d4s for this.
Did I use? I used my reaction, didn't I?
Yes,
Did I?
I believe you did.
I don't know where we are in the thing.
You did, because you tried to save your imp.
I did, yeah.
That was on the previous round, wasn't it? Oh, no, it was on this round.
As I said, I don't know if I'm going to have enough d6 for this. Oh, I do.
Dang it, no one else have a reaction? Please?
No, I don't genuinely have nothing.
Technically, Jasmine could do something. I
Are
pulled
you
the wrong
really
cards.
going to use that now?
No, of course not. But I could.
Okay. It's 10. Oh, I'm
This
gonna
isn't
use my
anything that
calculator.
would. This isn't anything that would allow me to use a deck saving throw, is it?
No, unfortunately not, because it's.
I didn't know if I could use evasion.
That is 31 points of piercing and poison damage to you.
How many? Sorry.
31.
Damn.
Please tell me you have more life than that.
Damn.
I did. No, I'm kidding. I'm looking like shit though.
Fine, I can heal.
More shit than normal.
About to say.
Yasmita, are you okay?
It's fine. Just but a flesh wound.
Okay. That's both its motion and its attack. Meliana, you're up.
Okay, so I am gonna move closer to Abomination.
Okay.
So sort of just about here.
Cool.
And I'm gonna use Starry Wisp on him.
Cool.
Does 24 hit?
Yes, it does. I'm assuming this is the one that's attacked Yasmita recently. That you're going for.
Yeah, it is B. The one that's like behind C.
Cool.
That is 6 points of damage.
Fantastic.
I'm also going to help Yasmita as my bonus action. I'm going to cast Healing Word.
Fantastic.
You regain 6 points of health. And then that is me done.
Cool.
I'm not gonna lie, Yasmita, it sounded like that felt good.
I don't want to say anything.
Oh.
Come on, we were doing so well.
No.
We were doing
No.
Was
so
we?
well.
Was we?
Go in the
I was doing
corner.
well. I was doing well. It was James's fault.
Was we?
Jasmine, you're up.
Okay. Do I notice that Lydia's gotten very close to the runes?
Yes, you notice that she isn't. She's standing upon them.
Have they done anything?
They are glowing, but
Lydia, you might want to move.
they're pulsing off at the minute, so you're not quite sure what they're doing.
I could fireball again, but someone's in the line of fire. I think. Am I able to get? Oh, I can't even get both of them in anyway.
You've got an abomination.
I couldn't even get both of them.
D's
Yeah,
not in.
yeah, I wouldn't even get both of them in. I thought D was closer than doing that.
No.
This was a problem when you can't get D in.
Oh my.
I shoot Winston.
You deserve that one if he does it.
I'm gonna Misty Step.
You deserve that.
I'm gonna use a bonus action to Misty Step next to the one Yasmita's next to.
Okay.
So Misty Step there.
Okay.
Then I'm going to cast Shocking Grasp, trying to get attention on me.
Cool. Okay.
So I just appear in front of it in a cloud of green purpley smoke. I just grab it by its throat and use Shocking Grasp.
Cool.
That is 26 to hit.
Hits.
And it takes 7 points of lightning damage, and it cannot take reactions. And with that information, I walk over here. It's like, come get me, you big ugly something other. That one. And that's my turn.
Okay, 7. Sorry, I had a dyslexic moment where I couldn't tell B from D. So. Right. So.
I'm having trouble all evening.
I always know what's D.
I bet you do. Yeah, so I just shock and grasp it, trying to get its attention on me, and then back away from it, trying to taunt it to come to me.
Yes, it is. Okay. I'm gonna need to put these in capitals later. So. Ooh, I've got an archive. Oh, someone's fixing it. Okay, cool. Lilia, what are you doing?
Okay, Lilia is seeing Yasmita is hurt. She's going to move away from the frickin' runes on the table that I forgot were there, but she would have seen them because she's in the room. So she's gonna move forward.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm blind. And it's gonna start with a healing word on Yasmita because she's still looking pretty rough. Okay. So
hi,
my handy assistant here.
You're in the middle of the absolute chaos of combat, so if nothing makes sense, that's why.
Yes. Okay.
Winston's gone sideways.
Winston has indeed gone sideways.
Winston is no longer sideways.
26 healing.
Ooh, nice.
Because I did it at a very high level, and I've got my little special thing to help me.
Cool.
So, Yasmita, you should be
brought
okay.
me back to the top. Thank you.
And then so that was a bonus action. So then she's gonna try and oh crap! How long is this? 60 feet. That's fine. Okay, it's going to thorn whip a bomb to try and get it away from Yasmita. Not realizing what Jasmine's doing because I don't know. Okay, that is a 24 to hit. I hope.
That hits.
Lovely. So that will be 9 damage, and it's dragged 10 feet closer to me.
Okay.
Lydia, why did you bring the big
5, 10. There we go. Cool.
Lilia, why did you bring the big scary thing closer to you?
I can take it.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
From D.
And that's the end of my turns. She's out in the open now. She's got this.
Okay, from D. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Puts you nicely in range for Jasmine. Jasmine, does a 17 hit? Jasmine has had to run for a second, I think. I will work out 17. The other one, 26.
17 just hits.
Okay, and then does a 26 hit?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Well, I wanted his attention.
You wanted his attention. Not the right one you got, but you.
Actually, I was going to say, I don't want his attention. I want the other one's attention.
Yeah, that's fine. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 10. That's 30 points of damage to you.
What type of damage?
It is piercing, poisoning, and then bludgeoning.
Okay.
This is a
So,
multi-attack.
36 you said?
Yeah, 36.
Did you say 36?
Yeah.
Okay. He takes 10 points of ice damage because I had my arm angled on, so the ice shatters and bits of ice pours into him. I'm going to use my reaction for Hellish Rebuke. So he needs to make a dex saving throw.
Cool. What's the save?
16 dex. That's 18, so it saves. So it takes 4 points of fire damage. As it hits me, my thing shatters and it gets stuck with ice, and I just flare like purple flames just lash out at him.
Okay, so that is his turn. Winston, you're up.
Okay. Is anyone looking hurt?
Anyone looking hurt?
Jasmine.
A little bit.
Yeah, Jasmine is a little bit now.
I'm fine. I can take it. It's a flesh wound. Don't worry about me.
Okay, is anything looking like it's gonna die?
Not at the minute. Oh, the abominations both look like they're about to die.
Okay, in which case I would like to spell. What spelly spells do I have? No.
While he's looking at that, I hate to ask this.
Yeah.
But with those of us who are close to the ruins, is anything happening that we might perceive?
Make perception checks. Because you're not necessarily going to be focusing on them while you're in the middle of battle.
I ain't noticed nothing.
Hello to everyone who's just joined. We are in the middle of combat, so if it seems a bit confusing, that's why. There is a point to all of this, I promise.
Winston rolled a 12 on his perception.
You could see them pulsing every time someone gets closer, and obviously when Lily was stood over them, they were giving off a more rapid pulse, but they didn't seem to be doing anything in particular right at this moment that you can discern.
I thought you said imp then, and I nearly cried.
Right, Winston, what are we doing?
Okay. How close can I get to these guys? Oh, God.
How close can I get to these guys?
There?
Yeah, I'd like to move there, please.
Okay, cool. Cool. You can get a line of sight on one of the abominations right over the table, and then also over the top of the bookshelf.
Perfect. Then I'd like to... I'm going to use a spell here. I'm going to use a 10th level
Cool.
Thunder Wave.
10th level?
Sorry, not 10th level. What level is 5th level Thunder Wave on them.
We were
That's
like,
what I made little spells in the game.
Right.
Yeah, 5th level Thunder Wave here. Thunder Wave says, I unleash a wave of thunder. Each creature in a 15-foot range. Am I close? Am I 15 foot from them? Like, is this going to hit any of them? I just realised. No,
You're gonna hit me, as in my warrior.
Okay, so I can't use that then. Okay, no. So I've moved. That's as far as I can move, isn't it? I'm going to action. I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians around myself. This will move with me. Projects a protective spirit around me for 15 feet for the duration of the spell. If you are good, so I'm good, so it's an angelic around me. And when you cast a spell, you can designate creatures to be unaffected. So all my friends are unaffected by the spell. Any creature speed is halved in the illumination, so if they're inside the ring. And at the end, when a creature enters the illumination, or at the end of their turn, the creature must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed saving throw, the creature takes 3d8 radiant damage. And yeah, so on a successful save, the creature takes half the damage. And then, so I've activated that. Then Winston is going to Misty Step into as close as he can get to the group. And my range is 30 feet, isn't it? So I should be able to get into the group.
So... Okay, 30 feet. Oh, that's a line.
The real question is, do you consider Idiot a friend? Because I'm right next to you.
Yeah.
Idiom, I consider him an ally currently, so yes, he's not going to take any damage from this.
So 30 feet will put you near bomb D, but you're just slightly out of range for a bomb B.
That's fine. I'm going to Misty Step there. So upon travel, it will take 3d8 radiant damage, and it needs to make a Wisdom save. No, just going to take that damage as soon as it enters my ring.
Okay, so go on, do the
3d8. So where's a d8?
I'm censoring myself after that last comment.
Okay, doing rolling now.
Okay.
8 was first roll. 7 was the second roll.
Oh, slow down. I'm not that fast.
Sorry, 8, 7, and 7. So 14. It takes 22 radiant damage.
22.
Whoa!
Oh, let's not start this. We're almost done. Right. Okay. So, with Winston doing that, you sit close to this abomination. It kind of flares with your radiant damage, and then sags to its knees, and the skin on it seems to start to... Really? I'm watching the chats! Really? he sags, and the skin on this abomination of a mind flare.
Damn, his skin sagged.
He definitely wasn't enjoying it, was he? He was
so hard. No, there's not.
He's hot now. He's hard. Damn, this guy's wild.
Yes, Rita thinks back to impotence suddenly for some reason.
Oh dear.
The abomination sags to its knees. Its skin starts to peel as if it's been burned. It's almost peeling away, and you're watching as if paper in flames crunkles up and pulls away from muscle and sinew, and it's left with just this husked body which is oozing black viscous material over muscle. The other abomination does the same. It kind of stop working, please reboot. Yes. Thank you, Chrome. I love you too, baby. And again, he sags and kind of sways and then slams forward, unmoving into the ground.
Does any of the goo go on my shoes?
Yes, a lot of it.
Ew! It's on me! It's on me! It's gross! It's everywhere! Oh, God! I thought this would look cool, but it really doesn't look cool. It's just messy and it gets everywhere. Oh, God.
What's that a quote from?
It wasn't a quote. I was just
okay, because I feel like that was a quote from someone.
I just honestly thought Winston would say that. Like, it's just it's everywhere. It's all on me.
Quote from James's personal life.
Yeah. Oh no! It's on. It's just everywhere.
Okay.
It's coarse and rough against everywhere. Quite right, Sarah Shepherd.
Okay, so I feel like that's probably where my mind went. Yeah. So silence has fallen across the lab again, as you all stood there, dealt with these things, and obviously you have now the abominations that you can, you know their abominations, how they've fallen apart, but obviously they've survived a bit longer after their host has died, or their puppet master or whatever, Mind Flare has died. And then obviously you have the Drinker one, which looked the closest to a Mind Flare, but still looked very Uncanny Valley wrong. As someone put in our Discord chat before, the Chimera from Full Metal Alchemist, if I was half expecting someone just to go Edward in after I said that, so...
What?
Yeah. So, what is everyone doing now that combat has finished?
Winston is like, guys, has anyone got any like tissues or just something to wipe this off? Because it's all over my shoes. And Winston's like wading through their blood like there's mud on him. Like, and he's just like, it just gets more, it's getting all over his legs, and he's like, oh, it's everywhere. Anyone?
Loma does walk over with like a rag for you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks.
Is the guy still there?
Guy?
The guy. The extra
Guy.
one.
The gun guy.
The gun
gun
guy.
guy.
The gun guy's still here, yeah.
Winston's gonna walk over to Loma and like, no, because obviously she's passing the rag, and just sort of like start hugging. Does he react to that?
Are all the abominations dead?
Yes, they are all dead.
Oh. Lydiard lands and his wings vanish. I walk up to him and was like, huh. So, this is my card guy. I summon him with cards. Told you the cards were good. No one listened to me.
Okay, card guy. Tell us about yourself. Where do you come from, and why were you inside of card?
He just looks at you.
How long is the card guy going to be here?
Until he dies.
Oh, so
And do we need to be wary of him? Do you have control of him? What's going on, Jasmine?
Well, the card stated. I looked for the card. The card is gone. But if I remember correctly, the card stated that I summon this individual. He does what I say. And then when he inevitably dies, he disappears.
can I attempt to cast Charm Person on the card guy?
No, I think he's immune to charms.
Is he immune to charm? Oh God, no! What's this only defense?
He does start to take out his gun as he's looking at Loma. Just like, no, she's okay. And he slowly puts it back in his holster.
Can Winston sort of slowly back away, like covering Loma, like, yes, we're just gonna go this way. Don't worry about it. It's all good.
Your card, the moon. Did you roll for how many times you can use that?
2.
Okay,
2.
I thought it was, but I just wanted to double check. Okay, so
how does Yasmita look? Health-wise.
She looks fine. She got fully healed.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much fully healed, but she looks very sad.
Can I walk up to the Mind Flare? That is a full Mind Flare.
Mhm.
Can I cast Speak with Dead?
You may, but before you do, Loma walks over to you and goes, "Okay, let's give it a go." She asks to pull a card.
No.
Too late.
No.
Too late. I already put him out.
No, Loma, don't do it.
Middle, right, left, right.
Go middle.
Jasmine, with glee, pulls the cards out.
Go middle.
Okay.
Middle.
You don't get to. This is her full choice.
No, can Winston like try and I want to jump like Mr. President, push her out the way of the card, sort of thing right here.
She pulls the card that she was.
Okay, yeah, but I still want to do it, like push it.
So Loma is now laid flat on the ground with Winston above her with this card in her hand.
No! And he's like just hugging onto her, like just in case she teleports somewhere. He's just like, wherever she goes, he goes.
What did she pull?
Oh, you got so lucky.
Don't say that to me!
Fantastic.
25 pieces of gems worth 2,000 gold each, or 50 gems worth 1,000 gold each appear at your feet. So as Winston's tackled over these gems, just a bunch of gems just appear at both your feet. See?
Oh, sweet. We just got extra because I was touching. Yeah.
No.
Yes, we have bubble swords.
As I see that side. See? The cards are good. Who else wants one?
Okay, Loma puts the gems away. Like, hey, we could.
Does Jasmine manage to get any of them?
No, she does not on this occasion. She's too
she
far
will.
away. She's too far away. Okay, so
Anyone else want to pick a card?
Helif is like,
No.
Name
No,
one
thank
bad
you.
thing that's happened from pulling these cards.
I can't remember, but
one
didn't I
bad
turn
thing
evil?
that you know
Evil.
of. That you know of.
Exactly. I have not seen anything bad happen from pulling these cards.
Okay, so
Does Jasmine still have the cards out?
Yeah, I have them out.
Winston, really annoyed at this point, is gonna whack into her hand to knock them out of her hand.
Doing that would count as you drawing
it
them,
will count as a
just so you
draw.
know.
Moving
But
on.
does Winston know? But does Winston know that?
Winston doesn't know that, so Winston's gonna do that. He's so annoyed. He's gonna knock the cards because he's had enough
Okay,
of them.
hold on. Okay, there's gonna be right. So
knocking the cards out your hand. What if you'd stolen them? Would that still count?
No.
no,
Stealing
because they
would be
still
different.
be in the pack. The moment they are out the pack, if they are spread out and taken, they count as a draw. If they were within the pack, it doesn't count as a draw.
Okay, well, I've already committed to this. Winston goes to knock them out of her hand.
Okay,
Dear,
so
how many cards get knocked out of my hand?
I don't even know how many are in your hand.
Wait.
Bye bye, Winston.
Okay, hold on.
Nice
Time
having you.
out. Time out. There's a lot.
Time out, guys. Time out.
No,
Right, time out because a lot's happening all at once, and I'm trying to judge everything that's happening. So, I want to be very clear on this. Loma is currently on the floor. She's only just snuck these gems into her bag of holding. Winston is on top of her. She is smart enough to know what does happen with these cards. It's why she's avoided them up to this point. I need a contested roll with you to see if my reaction is faster than yours.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
I rolled a 14. And do I add anything to that, or?
It'll just be initiative.
Okay, so it's 18.
Okay. She wins by 1 point.
Oh, thank goodness.
Manages to...
If I cast Silvery Barbs on Loma.
No, because you wouldn't know what she's about to do. So,
The spell says when you succeed a roll. What I'm saying. I'm joking. I'm not going to. But it'd be very funny.
Okay, so manages as your hand goes up to swipe for these cards. Loma manages.
Jasmine kind of leans towards Winston as it's happening. Like,
manages to hook an arm up and roll, flipping the pair of you over, so that she is
no fun,
sat on
Loma.
top.
Yasmita,
She's holding your hands down above your head. She is sat on your waist.
Yasmita, do you want to draw one? You might give some of your imp back.
It's okay. If I can have an hour, I can bring it back.
Yeah.
Wait,
You
you
might get a
telling
lot
me I wasted my thing on your imp and it was immortal anyway?
That is a general laugh. That is a general laugh from Jasmine.
But bear in mind that was just that was a specific imp. The next one that comes back is a different version of that imp. So it technically you're saving version 1.
Okay.
So.
And I
Winston is now
appreciate it.
distracted by the fact that he has Loma sat on his waist holding his hands above his head. Jasmine, you were going to go and search the bodies or speak with dead, yes?
I'm casting Speak with Dead on the Mind Flare.
On the Mind Flare. Okay, fantastic.
Yes.
Well, that conversation's going on. Is anyone else doing anything important? Keyleth.
I was gonna search. Oh, sorry.
Okay, yeah, you're searching, so Keyleth?
Yeah. That's
Searching.
literally what I was going to say, that if there's anything left, I just want to search anything that's left of the remnants.
Cool. Anyone
of
else
stuff.
searching?
Lilia's
Liliana,
checking
you
the
doing
people
your
to make
search?
sure everyone's
I
feeling
want to
okay.
look on the map.
You want to have a look at the map? I will do that in just a second. And Lilia, you were saying checking on people.
She's checking on everyone. If anyone's hurt, she'll stop them and heal them up a bit.
I think
I don't know if anyone's left.
I think other than Jasmine, I think everyone is.
That's fine.
looking
She'll just run
down.
around to like mother people to just
Cool.
check.
Right, can I get investigations from Keyleth and Yasmita?
Yeah, I used one of my inspos. I got 23.
Okay.
DM, could I, on like as I'm casting a spell, could I roll a history to see how much I know about Mind Flares in general?
Yes, roll your history now.
Oh, that's a natural 20.
Cool. Right. So your investigation, you got a what was it? For investigation.
Well, for me,
23.
23. And what was it? A 12?
12, yeah.
That's fine. I'm just gonna jot this down just so I can keep track of everyone. Tell you what, as you're both doing it together, I'm going to do it as a combined, because you're both searching, okay? Cool. Alright, and then obviously I'll come back to the map in just a sec. Jasmine, what you know is pretty much everything there is to know. You know that their general they work in colonies. and they are controlled by an elder brain. That they have a hive mind and they tend to work in these colonies. The way that they reproduce is via the tadpoles, which takes the 7 days to metamorphosis, and you get 7 days. You also are aware that they tend to be, it rarely happens, but it does happen. If anyone within the colony has a connection to the weave or anything arcane, they tend to be ostracized. They're considered abominations, outcasts. They are to be shunned, and they are cut off from the elder brain. You also know that an ender brain is not a great thing to go against. Elder brain's hard, ender brain even worse. So that is a consideration. You know they live quite a long time, and that's about pretty much all you know about them. They are not nice, but can be reasoned with, as so we found out with our previous. And date pixies.
So I cast Speak with Dead. My eyes glow purple, and smoke almost emanates from me as it wraps around the body, and it kind of sits up as it speaks to it. I can ask it 5 questions. It only knows where it lies. It doesn't have to answer truthfully.
Cool.
So I ask. The first question is, are you part of a hive?
I'm gonna try to consider how it's answering. Hold on. Yes.
Can Winston just be freaking out like it's a zombie? Ah! And he's just under Loma like ah!
Loma makes a comment of, if you're going to do that, we're gonna find a room.
What kind of room? He goes bright red.
Is your colony close?
Define close.
Within these tunnels?
No. So you're down to 2 questions, by the way, because he's forced you to...
I'm gonna insight check that just in case.
Okay, go on. Insight check it.
It doesn't have to tell me the truth.
Yeah, that's fine. But it's also aware how Speak with Dead works, so it's trying to trick you.
17.
It is speaking truthfully, but it is trying to trick you into using your questions and not getting much of an answer. It for some reason it knows what you're doing and how it works. The mechanics of it work.
Do you know the Lord Lady?
Yes.
I turn to everyone else. Anyone else got any questions for this mind flare? I've got 2 left.
You got 1 left now because you asked about the Lord Lady.
I was going to say, I think you have 1, Jasmine.
I don't have 1.
Because when I said define close, you had to...
Oh, I thought that was a DM saying that. Damn.
No, it was him tricking you into answering, making a...
I've got 1 question left.
Loma,
maybe ask where you can find this the main guy, the main controller.
What were you doing here?
I don't, you know, you don't have to listen to me, it's fine.
We were doing the Lord Lady's work. And that's your final question.
I crushed the head out of pure anger. That was a waste of 3rd level.
Do you want to try that again? There's like loads of other bodies.
I could try it again. The drunkard, what does that look like? More humanish than the mind flare?
It does oddly look a little more human than the mind flare, yeah. Okay, while we work out what you're doing, our investigations, you manage to go through the room a bit more, and on top of the journal entries you found, you found the list of names. You do find a second list, which is slightly more extensive. It's not noble families as you know it, but there are a couple names that stand out to you from your time long ago. From what you listed, these aren't exactly sponsors, but they have a hand in supplying this lab in some form or other, in some context. However, there is one particular name that absolutely jumps out at you when you read it, and the name is Alamir. And I'm going to make sure I'm saying that right.
Alamir.
Yeah, Alamir. A.
But it stands out to
Lmere. And it stands out to Keyleth because you've heard the name recently. And I'm wondering if someone else is paying attention to notice. Clearly, they're not.
Alamir.
Yeah. And Jasmine, you find kind of like textbooks that are probably medical or arcanic of some sort. You're pretty sure if you take them to possibly the city, a bookseller or someone within one of the libraries may actually be able to tell you what they are and what's in them. Okay, so you get 2 of those. You get one. Oh, you get one which is arcane, and one which is medical. Okay, but it's kind of done in medical terminology, shorthand. So even if it's like in common, you're not going to really pick up on the doctor's shorthand, basically.
And they notoriously write really badly.
Yes, as well. So there's that. Meliana, what are you trying to find out on the map?
I want to ask the map about this book. The book that Lily is looking for.
Okay. So, as you look at the map, it shows the tree, tunnel of trees, tree of tunnels. You know, you get what I mean. And it pings to your location in the lab. And it does its thing, and it kind of zooms in. It gives you a layout of the lab, the tunnel leading in, and then the tunnel leading out. And it pings that the book was here. And it is like a really bright colour. So you're assuming that it's been here recently. And then it kind of like, almost as if you're watching the book move, there's like a dots running along where it's kind of moved around the lab, as if someone's been holding it and reading it as they've moved. And then it leaves the lab and goes out the opposite door where the abominations have come in. Is anyone searching the abominations?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
As part of her searching around, she'll just do a full sweep.
So I'll add that in then, because obviously you've done it together. So you find on the abomination that it looks more human than it does mind flare. You find a note. It seems to be written in code in some sort. But you also find on its finger a crest ring, which is very common within noble families. You don't recognise the crest right now, but again, if you took it to one of the jewelers or one of the institutes or guilds within a main city. They'll probably be able to name it straight off for you. You note that when you're checking this particular abomination, they're not sewn together. They are a complete person. Like this person was, they're not like the other abominations where they're kind of sewed together. This was a complete person. But it's almost like their transformation halted halfway through. So they've got the tentacles, but that's about it. Which is what's giving you the really nasty uncanny valley feel to it. So he's got this family ring. And before my brain does its dyslexia thing, I'm going to note that down.
I turn to everyone. I go, I've got an idea. I can cast that spell again on the one that looks more human-ish. But so we can get some more questions, let's decide what we're going to ask it. And to help us, I will disguise myself as the Lord Lady so he thinks he's talking to her. On that note, has anyone got any fancy-looking clothes that she would wear? Because she would not be wearing this armor.
Winston at the moment is like, okay, I have a disguise kit. How about I do it, since I am trained in the arts, and I can convince.
He won't answer your questions. He'll only answer mine because I'm the one who cast the spell.
Fine, I guess I'll dress you up like the Lord Lady then.
Perfect.
I very like robes.
As he says that, I start to undress so I can put on any fancy clothes he may have.
Whoa! But behind the cut. Oh, just no.
What?
Loma gets off Winston first at this point.
Can Winston turn to Loma and sort of whisper something?
Yeah. Hold on. Mute me. Go on.
Can Winston whisper about... Can you find out what's on that family ring?
Loma can... Okay, yeah.
Jasmine, how long does it take for you to do these castings?
And then...
It takes me...
Loma would also kind of whisper, you do realise she was talking about your family name, right, on that list.
It takes me 10 minutes to cast a spell.
Okay. So, coming back. Loma very carefully stands up, helps Winston up. She pulls from her bag of holding a very nice looking cloak that she's like holds up as like a changing room for Jasmine, because like, hey, you know what, dignity and all of that, and lets her change behind it.
Just so you're aware, under her armor, she's wearing like one of them old school like pajama underwear like suits. So it's like full. Like, I'm not like wearing like a giant stocking kind of thing. Like it's full clothed, neck to ankles. So I'm taking my armor, my jacket, and that, and I'm just like in a huge thin pajama thing.
Yeah, cool. Long johns, I believe they're called.
I'm in long johns. So you're like, oh god, giant long johns. Like, yep, here you go. I'll take the fancy outfit.
Cool. So, well, that changes. Loma's going to try and do a very sneaky. I don't know if she's going to manage it. We'll see if she manages it. Stealth. Okay. Right. So, have you put the family ring away yet, Keyleth, or are you still looking?
I think I've not put it away. I think I would have stayed. I'm assuming I'm by the mind flare and all them. Because what I was planning on doing was I was gonna ask Winston to take a look at it initially, but I'm sort of allowing the stuff that's going on over there to happen first.
Okay, so
I'm just thinking actually, whilst that's happening, of that sort of,
questioning.
I've got dark vision, so I'm just wondering, can I stick my head through the door just to have a peek on the other side, just to make sure there's nothing else?
Yes, of course you can.
No
Alright,
shapes
so
or anything that I can see.
Jasmine gets changed. She casts the spell. Right, so what questions do you guys want to ask? There is 5 of them.
So you're going to be disguised as the Lord
Yeah.
Lady.
So after I've changed and put on some nice clothes that she would wear, I use my wallet powers to use Master.
Hold. I need to give you some instructions on how to act, Jasmine. You clearly are not involved in the arts. Let me instruct you.
I don't listen to Winston, and I transform into a Lord Lady and do a seamlessly accent of her entire voice and mannerisms.
This is why I'm going to ask. If you want me to, I will do the Lord Lady impression for you if you want. Just tell me what questions you guys want. And it'll be as if Jasmine's saying it, if you want to do it that way.
Okay, so first of all, you want to convince him that you are the Lord Lady. So get him to tell you what you want by simply saying, so, you tell me what...
Winston, dear. I have been on the run for 8 years. I am well aware of acting like someone I'm not and lying. I appreciate your instructions and your phlegmatic background, but I think I can handle it.
Winston, like a diva, like tottles away because he's like sassy. He walks away like because he's not happy. He's a diva.
And you said you had growth.
It's limited growth.
Right. Okay, so what questions are we asking the Lord Lady? It's for Jasmine
I think
to ask.
Mariana's going to come up and say, why don't you ask it what it thinks the purpose of the Lord Lady's work is?
Okay, good question.
That's literally what I said. That's what Winston's like pouting now.
I'll take your instructions on the questions, just not on acting.
Yeah.
That's what I was.
I'm curious to know whether they knew we were here, but then I feel like if she sent them, she wouldn't be asking them that. So I don't know how to find. I'm trying to think of how to figure out it without it coming across as not her.
All right, we'll waste a question asking when they last saw me / her.
Yeah.
And then we can kind of go from there.
Oh, Loma goes, wait. Ask it, which abomination was you? When did we speak last? You and make it a point of going, all of you blend together. I need to know which one I'm talking to.
Yes, perfect. Okay. So that'll be the first question.
Okay.
What was her plan?
So
where's my book?
Where's your book?
Where's my book? Why is she
What book?
Just maybe she's lost it, and it should be like, where's the book?
Okay,
so what was it being used?
Jasmine, first off, there's a secret book we're not allowed to know about, but we all know about it. And Lilia is looking for that book, but we're not allowed to tell anyone about it. So just ask, where is the book? Does it have a name? Are we allowed to know the name, Lilia?
Secret tree book.
Secret tree book. That's not gonna cut it.
Okay. Big ancient tome that maybe Lord Lady has for magical evil things, and she should have it and she should know where it is, so maybe she'll get angry at someone. Maybe she thinks someone stole it, so she's like, have you seen my book recently? I need it. Where is it?
Okay.
Because one of you little people have stolen my book.
You know the one I'm talking about, type vibe.
Okay. Yeah. When was the last you saw me? What was the plan? Where's my book? Two more?
How'd you like your tea? I don't know.
I kind of side eye. Lydia, darling, you're sweet, adorable.
How many other successes?
Any other questions?
How many other successes were there?
That's a good question, Loma. Yeah. How many other successes were there?
How many successes? Okay. We've got one more.
Suss out how much they know about us. through this line of
Oh yeah.
questioning.
So, yeah, that's a good idea. How about we ask them like, how far have the intruders proceeded through our?
Did you kill any
how
of
close
the
are the intruders?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
How about how close are the intruders to our how far away and what would be a way?
We know they've mimicked us in the past. We know that they've taken on our forms, so they've obviously been watching us. But I'm curious to know if they know any more about us since then.
Okay.
Maybe that's the way to phrase it. Just say, "What have you learnt of the intruders since we last spoke?"
So,
is there a way to phrase it that we can convince them to tell us how close we are to the hideout by saying how close were the intruders to the hideout?
I'll work it out. So as I'm.
Can I just check? Can you just read out what the questions are again?
When was the last you saw me?
What is the Lord Lady's purpose, or what do you know?
What is the full plan? Where is the book? How successful were the other abominations? And phrase a way to find out how much they know about us.
When you say what's the plan, use the word grand design, because in my
grand design.
Yeah, because in that when I was sending the message to all of you lot, I did use it is in there. It said the better understanding the conditions of which need to be met to trigger the next evolutionary leap for the lady and her people, as well as the grand design. They've produced at least one viable possibility towards the final product. However, there were certain factors they had to consider before moving forward.
Ooh,
okay.
And they like the gestation period, so you could say who's made it through the gestation period and throw some of those words in.
Jasmine has a little notebook out.
Design progressing.
I got a little notebook out and taking these down. Like these are great guys. Great direction.
really miffed in the corner.
You see Jasmine side eye you deliberately.
So the final question is essentially what do you know about the intruders?
Yeah. So I disguise myself as the Lord Lady. I walk over and spend the 10 minutes recasting speak the dead on the drinker.
Okay. So in those 10 minutes, obviously you've done your extra searches. Did you want to show Winston the family ring in that time? Also,
yeah, I'll just sort of hold it up.
Yeah. To your answer about outside, it seems completely clear. It seems to just be a really long tunnel going on. There are kind of lights ever so often down it, but they're really dim, and they're just. I think that you could get the feeling they're more for judging where the walls are than to actually show the way, so people don't just randomly walk into a wall.
Okay, I'll poke my head back in, and just say, I can't see anything else, guys. Just FYI, and then hold up the ring and go, Winston, can you have a look at this for me?
Winston immediately, because obviously Jasmine has taken a while on that, and goes to look at the ring. And
I just say, I recognise this. I recognise the sort of not recognise, but I don't know. Do you recognise this crest?
Right, roll a history check for both of you actually. Because now that you're kind of deliberately, you are racking your brain to figure out if you know.
Yeah.
Especially considering you've recognised a name on that list. You're trying to work out.
Oh no. I'm going to use one of my inspirations.
Yes, you may.
Winston would also like to roll inspiration. Use inspiration.
I have one left now. Oh, I'm glad I did that.
Same here.
I did that. That's 20, a dirty 20 for me.
Cool.
That is 26 for me.
Okay, so both above 20, so that's fantastic. Both of you do recognise it, and it is annoying because it's one of those houses that is spread out. They seem to have a branch of their family in almost all the major cities. You cannot think of the name right now, and it's going to bug you from now until you find out. But you do recognise it. But you also remember that it is not surprising to find it, because anything, like, political-wise, anything that seems shady, they seem to have a note of their name in whatever's going on. So it's not that big a surprise. However, Winston, you note the ring, and you recognise one of your brothers wearing it. One of your older brothers.
Keyleth, was there anything else with this ring? Any letters or?
There's this note, and then I fish out the note that's in code.
Okay.
I sort of then go, I can't read this.
Can Winston roll history on the code? Or insight maybe might be better.
No, it's the code you don't recognise. It is done in a way that you have absolutely no idea what it is or what it's regarding.
It's not in Thieves' Cant or anything, is it?
No, it's not. It's very particularly not. With your history roll though, you don't recognise the code itself. You do recognise symbols within it, and it's very possible that the writing system is taken from a previous writing system. So basically, someone has used one set of coding and then tweaked it round to suit the people talking. So they've maybe switched certain signs round or whatever. You can probably find someone who knows the original code to break it for you.
Keyleth, which mind flare did you find this on? Which body?
You found it on the drinker.
I found it, and I sort of look around and they go, oh, that one, the more human-y one, that one.
Jasmine. I know Jasmine's casting her spell, but
yes, Winston.
I'm going to ask you something very, very selfish, and I will do anything you ask if you do this one thing for me.
I look over at Winston. How sincere does he look?
Insight.
$22.
How sincere is Winston being?
Incredibly, like he would do anything.
Very well, Winston. What would you like me to ask it?
Ask it what the note says.
Very well.
Okay. So, within that 10 minutes, just as a quick side, did you also show the list of names to Winston, or have you not had a chance?
I think sort of when he would have been like, oh, what have you found? I would have just sort of pulled out the various different pieces of paper and sort of shown the two separate lists.
Okay. So,
as well as anything else.
You get shown these two lists of names. On one of them, it is noted as backers or donators. You, Winston, instantly recognise a name. It stands out because it's not a birth name. It is a secondary name given to certain people who attend an academy and become part of a kind of like an armata, and you recognise it because again it's the same name as one of your older brothers. On the second list, which are again people who have been supplying, you recognise the name Almir and the same Almata name among the list.
God. Thank you, Keyleth. Thank you.
Okay. Right, so are we ready to ask our questions?
Yes.
Cool.
I kind of direct everyone to like stand out of view so it doesn't give away.
Yeah. So you all kind of step out of view. You cast the spell. And again, the body rises wrapped up in its purple smoke. Can you ask your first question?
When was it last we spoke?
As it goes to answer, can I get you to roll deception for me? With advantage, because how you're looking.
26?
Okay. But 3 days ago, my lady.
Forgot what the second question was now.
Which one are you?
Which one are you? There are so many I've created.
Okay, I'm going to do that in with the first one because that's what it was meant to be, as a mixture of the two.
Yeah.
I am one of your almost successes, my lady. So that's question one. I should have caught up on that mistake, so that's on me.
I'm assuming you gave me the note to ask about. So I can show the creature.
Yeah. Winston would have handed you it straight away. It took you like 10 minutes to prep the thing, so it would have.
Yeah. I pull out a note. What is the context of this note?
It is the orders you were given us, my lady. It was specially encoded by the boy.
I look at Winston. Who is this boy you speak of?
The one who gave us the tome with which you have worked. Now, be aware, you also have what's the purpose? We've basically
wasted it. Yeah.
How many successes and what do you know of the intruders? So pick from those questions what you want.
Got 2 left now. Have you seen my tome? It has gone missing.
The last I saw of it, my lady, was in your throne room by your side.
I kind of look up, acting like I'm looking at nothing in particular, like I'm thinking, and kind of look at everyone on what the last question will be, trying to get like an idea.
I'm gonna sort of go still be like.
I look at Winston. Does he seem happy with what he's learned?
Winston like knows is like it's fine. Ask something else. He's okay.
How much do you know of the intruders? How much have we studied?
We have tried to keep close eye, but it is proving difficult. Some are shielded from our view, and others are far more slippery and in the shadows than we would like.
At that, I just wave my arm. Rest now.
Yeah. Okay. The body floats down and goes still once more.
I instantly change back into myself and start to change back. I feel very uncomfortable in these robes. I nice take it off because it's not my dress. Hand it back to whoever it was and put my clothes back on.
Okay, you did what I said. What would you like me to do?
I'll let you know, Winston. This seems important to you, so I don't want to be a complete arsehole. But I'll collect what's mine when I'm due.
Now what's fair is fair.
Unfortunately, this seems to have answered more questions than answers.
Absolutely.
The real problem is, The Lord Lady has some kind of throne room where this book is.
And a boy who seems to have coded this message and given her a tome in the first place.
Does it look like the abominations can speak?
You don't rightly know, because obviously mind flares.
Look. Do they have a tongue in their mouth?
You can check them if you want to.
Yeah, I'm going to check if they have tongues.
Okay. You check all of them. The drinker does, as does Abomination C.
So I can't cast a spell again today. If you want to, like, take a body with us... Well, no, that's ridiculous. Alright, if we run into any more of these, we can ask more questions the next day.
Bring the drinker.
Can we take a head with us?
I was literally about to think that. I can't use it on the drinker again for another 10 days.
I open up my bag of holding.
I cut off the head. I can't cut off the head. I ain't got the strength to cut off the head. Someone cut off his head.
Wait,
Which of who?
The one with the tongue, the D?
The drinker or the abomination?
The abomination.
Abomination C has a tongue.
Abomination C. I can't ask the drinker again for another 10 days. His head will rot by then.
Loma walks over to one of the stations next to the tables and wraps up one of the rolls of tools, brings it back over and kneels down beside the body of Abomination C, and very carefully pinning up the tentacles out the way, she methodically and very carefully removes the head from the shoulders of Abomination C. She takes painstaking care with getting this thing separated. It is a perfect cut that she does, and she takes the time to do it. And she sits there, pins her fringe and her hair back, and will sit there and work for the next 20-40 minutes to get this thing detached for.
DM, when he said that they were spying on us, do I get the feeling they were using magical means to try spy on some of us?
Roll an insight, and see how much you would know about that.
10? I think. 1 second. Yeah, 10.
So yes, you would know. You'd know.
Okay.
It wasn't really a high DC on that one. You'd know what they're trying to do.
I explained to everyone that they're probably using some kind of magic to scry on us. Just if you have any way to magically defend yourself, try and boost it.
So,
Winston would like to pick up his knife that he threw, his dagger that he threw at the beginning, and then he'd like to turn. Right, guys, does anyone have any way of working out what these runes are? Because they keep glowing when we get close to them, and I am generally worried that they are going to do some sort of evil thing. Like, I don't know, we're going to turn around and then zombies will come at us.
Can I try working out what they do?
Well, they're covered at the minute, so you can.
I cast Mage Hand to. Oh, what are they covered by? The table.
So yeah, they're covered by the table, but the bodies on top of the table are covered in sheets at the minute, so you don't actually know what's going on with the bodies underneath it.
Oh, I'm going to cast Mage Hand to lift the sheets off both tables.
You find if Frankenstein was a story within this world, that would be exactly the image you'd have of what's laying on these tables.
Oh, so they're hot then.
I'm just saying. I'm just imagining Guillermo del Toro's Jacob Elordi.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The creature is a good-looking individual. So these two people are hot.
Canonically, he took the best parts of all these different.
That's what I'm saying. So to confirm, DM, these two corpses on the slab are hot, right?
Objectively, yes. But obviously, Lydia, you do remember that certain patchworks of this body's did glow when you detected magic.
Yeah.
So you're kind of getting the feeling that magic is infused into a couple of these pieces. Why or how is the question of the day. But it is.
Can Winston do something really quickly? Once he sees this, he immediately sort of gets directly, like he's going to move himself, not so that just close enough that they're not really flashing, and then he's going to cast Thunderwave.
You can't
smart.
To disrupt the runes.
No, he's trying to move the tables.
I'm going to move the tables off the runes.
Okay.
I'm using 3rd level Thunderwave though.
How am I going to do this?
I recommend Lilia and Yasmin to move.
Yes. So you stand where you are.
Yeah, Winston will shout, "Out of the way!"
Well, I have a question then. In that case, how long have we been here for since the battle?
Battle's only 3 rounds, so possibly 20 minutes for each of the 2 spells.
Yeah, I'd say it's been 20 minutes from both my spells.
So about 30 minutes.
So minimum.
I'm in the middle of casting Find Familiar. So
Right, you got 40 minutes left.
I don't know if I'm allowed to move.
You have
20 minutes left. No, 40.
Yeah.
20. If you've used 40, you said. No?
30. Use 30.
30 minutes.
You have 30 minutes, so you've got half.
So what you're saying is I can counterspell her. I won't. I could. I won't.
That's not okay. Let's not end on a.
That's why she's been so quiet. She's just sitting there like. She probably would have moved to a corner anyway. So.
Okay,
I'm assuming she's moved to a corner because I feel like she wouldn't be there, especially next to the runes. They might like disrupt her spell. So Winston's like, "Lilia, get out of the way."
Fine, but I want to go get my book. Why are you messing around? We need to go to the throne room.
Okay.
The book could be under here. I don't know.
No, it's not. It's in the throne room.
Okay, so the 2 tables do shift off the runes. Anyone who wants to can roll Arcana to figure out what they are. You do also know, at this point, Loma has straddled the body of this abomination and is leaning over and is very meticulously taking muscle apart to make sure she gets this head while everyone's doing this.
We listen and we don't judge.
What?
Could I argue I have advantage as my warrior helps me?
24 for you.
I got 19.
19.
17.
17.
I got a 12.
Yeah, you can roll
my
again.
camera's gone. That's fun.
What was that? Keyleth?
18.
18. And Keyleth?
I got a 12. I don't know why my camera's gone. Sorry.
Okay. That's fine. Don't worry. Just make sure you're still here. So, everyone who rolled above 15, let's make it easier. Everyone who rolled above 15, you do recognise the runing. Obviously, Keyleth, not so much because you're not as well versed in runing and bindings.
Yeah.
Because obviously yours is more nature-based and survival. But all you guys recognise a binding and incantations circle. So these are the kind
When you say binding, do you mean like the fact that we've now moved the bodies, they're no longer bound and might get up?
No. You'd assume not. What this normally is binding a certain essence to a certain object. So you very similarly see it in when someone's trying to bind a soul to a vessel, or bind a spirit to.
I instantly try to destroy them.
Okay, how are you?
I don't like that. I just constantly try fire Eldritch Blast at the ground to destroy this monstrosity of magic.
Do you want me to roll damage from the Thunderwave? Because that surely would have done some damage for them.
No, because you were aiming at the tables deliberately to shift the tables.
Okay.
So it would have mostly kind of just waved across. So there was a ripple on them. Just so you have started the disruption, so it would not be as high. Roll an unarmed strike for me, and that will tell me.
One is 17.
Mm-hmm.
17, and the other is just 12.
Okay, so.
No, 19 and 12.
19 and 12. Okay, cool. So, the one closest to you, the lights flicker quite violently, and you, almost as if you've done it made of chalk, there is a single line almost straight through it, and the light just dies. The other one, not as much of it is wiped away, but it still has the same effect, though there's kind of like, it's almost faintly trying to hang on, but it's not got the power in it that it had before.
Winston sees this happen, takes his dagger, and then down on the floor, scratch it out, and he does 16 to it.
Yeah, the runes die. So that has left this room. You have about 30 minutes while Loma's doing this. Does everyone want to take a short rest before they try and head on to do?
Yeah, I think we should take a short rest, and then we head off to our original location.
Cool.
And tomorrow we can ask this head or anything else we find more questions.
Cool. All right, so you take your short rest while Loma works away painstakingly, muttering to herself occasionally as she meticulously removes this head from its shoulders. It's actually a bit concerning how much care and skill she's using to, detangle muscle and sinew from each other. But she does it, and once she's done, she holds up the head and goes, right, whose bag is this going into? Because it ain't going into mine.
I'll hold up my bag of holding.
Cool.
Dump it in.
In it goes. And she's been holding it up by the tentacles, by the way. She's not been really nice about it.
While waiting for Loma to finish, can Winston, because obviously you said that the one that had the letter is quite human. Can Winston roll sort of history to see if he recognizes the person at all?
With disadvantage, because obviously it's been deformed slightly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that episode of Doctor Who where the guy just grows tentacles out his face.
Yeah.
Yeah. Winston. Yeah, no, he has no idea. They're just like an ood from Doctor Who to him.
Yeah. Cool.
See, I'm thinking of the gas mask. Oh, you my mummy?
Oh, that was.
That's what I was thinking of.
Bedtime for that.
Oh, that's scary.
Well, I was like 9 years old.
You're just waiting. Shared trauma.
Yeah.
One's
Are you my mummy?
Not again.
Right, so.
Yeah, no, he's like, I just told him to go to his bedroom. This is his bedroom. Like, oh, fuck. Damn.
Right, so, with that said and done, we are going to call it a night. As I understand.
Winston, you owe me a favor. Pick a card.
Okay, I will.
No.
Winston will pick immediately without question. Winston picks a card.
Okay, we'll quickly do this. Get this out of the way, because.
Middle, left, right.
I want to know if there's going to be a stream next week.
Winston takes the middle.
Go for this one. Queen of clubs.
You're also going to need to tell me how many gems Loma has now.
Well, she has 2,000 gems worth. 25 pieces of gems worth 2,000.
And has Winston just popped out of existence?
Queen of Spades.
I will find out what that one is on.
Winston has a -2 penalty.
On what? How? Why?
Just on everything?
On the card's Medusa-like Vista curses you. You take -2 penalty on saving throws while you are cursed. Only a god or magic of that fate can erase this curse.
Winston just takes it.
Cursed.
Yep.
Just forever cursed. Okay.
Specifically cursed.
Specifically cursed, but only a god or magic of his level can get rid of it.
Meliana, you know a god.
Who can cast curses?
The card cast the curse.
Can Winston just immediately turn to Meliana? Meliana, you know a god. And can that be like Winston's last question of the stream? Because I think that's cool place to end on.
Okay.
Takes the card, feels drained. You know a god.
Does he know though that only a god can do it?
I gotta know.
Yeah,
I'd have to know how to break my curse. Like I feel like I'd draw the card, read the card myself, and then get the curse.
Yeah, it's ironic. I don't know how to break the curse, but Winston does, because it's Winston's card.
Yes. All right.
So Meliana, you know a god.
With that, at the end of the stream, absolute chaos. I believe we are back next week. It seems that we managed to get a stream each week of November. Obviously coming up to the Christmas period, that's great because people do pantos and shows and things like that. So if December gets absolutely crazy, it doesn't matter if we have to take a bit of a break. We're all sorted. Cool. So until the next stream, please stay safe and keep rolling for initiative. Until then.